cuss your sister.
She said your cat is trash.
I'll start smashing mics on people's heads.
Smash a mic on my head, fam. Smash a mic on my head.
Hold on, but why do you think his cat's trash?
This is a good question.
Because I think cats are trash in general, innit? So when I heard you had a cat, I was like...
I'm not like, your cat is kind of malnourished still.
I was like, he's got a cat.
Malnourished? This is that
I think she showed... I think I saw a picture.
The cat was like, it's not
and I was like, with your shit cat. She's like, it's not even mine, it's Dami's. I was like, Dami has a cat. Yeah, so...
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, black people and pets is still...
Mad, innit?
It's still a great area for me.
You guys are nuts. Can I get some water, by the way?
Yeah, it's there. There ain't no waiters in here, B.
Innit? My neighbour has 2 cats. Okay. And they rattle me. Like, absolutely rattle me. Good. And what's jokes is, like, one of them in particular, yeah, is always, like, at the front, chilling. Like, but he always moves like he's preeing. Like, he'll be hiding in the grass.
That's what they do. Yeah.
Gets on my nerves. And then the other day I screamed, my sister couldn't stop laughing, yeah? Because when I walked to the entrance to my house was on the side, innit?
Yeah.
So when I turned the corner, the cat was near my door, but it ran.
Good.
And then I screamed in it. And I was like, I was so angry. I was like, why you at my door for? I was so angry.
Listen, the other day...
You didn't say hello, man.
No. And I've got a squirrel.
You've got a squirrel?
No, as in like, I think it's a
That's nasty. They're rodents.
A squirrel has taken residency in my garden.
Okay.
Like, it has been there for like 2 months. I see it every day. I don't know if it's a he or a she. I see it every day. It climbs on top of my roof.
Talking to the man.
It's mad.
Good.
What, you can't hear me? Oh,
no, I can hear you, but this is bare far.
It's because I wanted to chew and not, innit?
Gee, this is the intro song, yeah? This one's for you. Oh. Hoochie mama. Let me see you.
Oh.
What's it called?
Am I whacking this on airplane mode?
Yeah. Well, what's it called? You know, obviously we're gonna get into Endgame later, yeah. But you know,
is this 2 Live Crew?
Yeah. Someone put this song on. You know that meme of there's a man walking out of the house and he's got the mad back. You seen
man,
it?
no.
No, it's not real. I'll show you. They basically said that was Captain America. Have you seen the movie that making jokes about Captain America's ass? No?
Oh, yeah.
That's America's
I get it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I'm done. I'm so done.
Everybody knows.
When he's wearing those nice...
Steve Rogers.
He needs to grow that beard back then.
But he looks so greasy in Infinity War.
The intro was too hard.
Because of the beard, innit? Come on. 1, 2, 3, then double.
Hoochie mama.
Now your leg. Oh. Go.
Relax.
Get ready to bend and touch the toes. Let's go.
But listen, the other day...
It's like the original Twerk music, innit?
Well, it is. Fucking the other day, you're talking about cats, yeah? I was outside to talk to my boy. I went in his car for like maybe 10 minutes, but I left my door wide open, thinking it's going to be a quick conversation.
A cat was in your yard?
Conversation turned out to be a bit longer than I thought. Cool.
There's
no problem. Went to my house now, shut the door, went up my stairs in a hurry because I was going out. And then I got to my room, I thought to myself, did I just hear a meow? And I was like, nah, I didn't hear meow. I carried on doing what I'm doing. Then I thought, did I just hear bells jingle?
Like the collar thing, innit?
Yeah, I'm like, nah. Carried on doing what I'm doing. I heard another meow. I'm thinking, wait a minute.
No, you're moving mad.
I'm like, am I hearing meows? And I thought, shit. Then everything just came to me. My door was open. Okay, cool. There's bare cats in the area. Cool. Went downstairs now. I just see a fucking cat jamming on my stairs. I'm like, my God, So then I walk downstairs, so he'll follow me. I open the front door. Mm-hmm. What does it do? It runs into my kitchen.
Are you joking?
And then obviously you've got the garden door with the sliding door. It starts tapping on the sliding door, like open the door. Yeah. Then it jumps onto my curtains and starts scrapping. Like,
Can I just say something?
Making bare noise.
At that moment, you know me, I would have fainted. I'm telling you. I swear on my life.
So I opened the front door and I went outside. I was like, this way, nigga. And then it just dust out the house.
No.
But another time, this was maybe like
Can you just do that cat screaming?
Maybe like 2 years ago. This was like maybe 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
This spooked me out. I woke up to take a piss. You know, you take a piss at night time, whatever. I open my door. There's a black cat just chilling right outside my door.
Ow.
Fam, I shut the door, went back to bed.
Why was it in your house?
Because someone left the window open. It was fucking Laddie.
Window?
It was Laddie or someone. It must be Laddie. Left the door open, the window open. Gina. I went, so this is the door opening. Cat, boom, shut the door, went back to bed.
I hear that.
And then it started meowing, and then I think he came and got the cat and threw it outside.
No. Listen, can I just be honest with you, yeah? In that moment, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would be screaming.
They're just harmless.
No, I know, but like,
Not the harmless,
I'd be screaming. I don't think you understand. Like, I'll be screaming. Like, I don't think you get it. Like, me and animals, yeah. And I know it's dumb, and I really should get over it because obviously you're much bigger than like certain animals, and it's like it's really perfect to be scared of them. But you don't understand.
I don't think it's
a
even down
proper-
to a size thing because
Things I used to,
we're bigger than dogs, but big man.
no, I used to be
dog
so
would take off your
scared
arm.
of dogs, like irrational. Like I couldn't. I'd freeze, and then I start acting stupid. Like I just run away for no reason and stuff.
I can't walk with a dog. If you've got a dog and you're walking behind me, I can't walk.
But now I'm not even really scared. I mean, I may remember like one of my exes. She had a dog, but it was like this big. It was a Pomeranian. Me and that dog got on like a house on fire.
Yeah,
that was
A
me and him.
Pomeranian, what's
I don't
that?
even know what that is.
They're so pretty.
Bring your mic down a bit.
They're
You've
just
done this
mad
bit-
fluffy.
No, as in like, pull it down.
Yeah, they're mad. They're mad fluffy.
A Pomeranian.
Yeah,
I
let
haven't
me
heard that still. But shit, bro, we got a lot to talk about today still.
R.I.P. John Singleton, man. That was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, John Singleton, R.I.P. man. You know what? That was definitely on the docket. So what I wanted to do quickly was just educate the listeners who are not familiar with John Singleton and just tell you what movies he's done. What's that?
I hate those kind of dogs.
Oh,
'Cause
like
they're the
a
ones that have
Shih Tzu type thing.
They've got a lot of bark.
Nah, not even this one. Like she's mad friendly anyway. Like
She's not loud.
she just.
But they're the dogs that
Static. Someone's doing static.
that are
selector.
bare loud.
That's probably me then.
I got mad heartburn, man. What's going on? Indigestion and that. That might be me, bro.
Wipe my phone on airplane mode.
All right, so John Singleton, R.I.P. I'm not sure. Do you know the cause of death?
It was like a stroke, and then
yeah.
they put him in a coma, like induced coma, and then they turn off the light. No, I think he went into a coma, and then they put him onto life support, and they turned it off.
Okay.
It's like 51, bruv. That's like no age, man. Like,
No, it's true. But he's achieved a lot in his life, man.
yeah, man.
So we're here to celebrate his life. All right, so as a director, this is movies and TV shows just meshed into one list here. This is his IMDb. So Poetic Justice, obviously everyone knows about Poetic Justice, right? Johnny Jackson, Tupac Shakur. I never knew he actually directed some episode of Snowfall, which might actually be the next show that I get into after Got's finished.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, so Snowfall he done.
But you just call Game of Thrones Got. Are you taking a piss?
Yeah, I say got.
Everyone says Got.
I got both. I got both because you guys.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad.
We'll get to it.
I know I'm a fake
We'll get to it.
I'm gonna get mad.
Billions. He done one episode of Billions. Rebel. American Crime Story. Empire. One episode. 30 for 30. Four Brothers.
Which 30 for 30?
It doesn't specify, you know.
But that's the one with
Four Brothers with
Yeah,
Tyrese.
that's a dope.
Mark
film.
Wahlberg, Andre 3000,
yeah.
and some other brother. Too Fast, Too Furious, the second one in 03.
I think that's one of the best ones though, you know.
Might be the best one.
In
Yeah.
the Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Baby Boy, classic.
Yeah.
Gino, you know we're near the mic. What's going on? I don't understand what's happening. This is 4 years now.
Sorry.
The mic's over here.
Yeah, because I'm chewing my nuts, bruv. I don't want to chew my nut on air, innit? You know what I mean?
Baby Boy, classic.
A lot of these films you're mentioning, Tyrese is in them. I'm noticing.
Yeah, 3 so far. Tyrese has been in. Shaft.
Shaft.
Love that. You know, have you seen the trailer for the reboot?
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling it though.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah,
But I haven't seen the original, so the first one. I didn't
No,
see
the first one's good.
I don't really feel Samuel though, innit?
How's it go?
He's a bad man.
No,
Shut
who's
your
the-
mouth.
Yeah, he goes.
No.
Shaft.
The word I'm looking for, is it he's an educated man or something?
Oh, no.
But he only loves his woman.
Something like that.
Shaft.
Yeah.
He's a
Damn
bad mother.
right.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut your mouth. fool.
Yeah.
You better check yourself, nigga. Rosewood, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Nope.
Obviously, Remember the Time, Michael Jackson video.
Yeah.
Do you
Did
remember?
have you mentioned
Girl?
Boys in the Hood?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Fuck, you're spoiling my list, bro.
I'm sorry, man.
Higher Learning. Have you
Yeah.
seen Higher Learning?
Yeah.
Me,
Big movie.
Sad.
oh my
film.
eps,
The
the crazy nasty guy.
Made me hate flipping. What's his name? Michael Rapper Report forever.
Rapper.
Who's it?
Rapper.
Oh, was
Yeah.
that the guy that's
It's
in
not Michael, it's not-
Prison
it's
Break
not-
and that he's the comedian now, isn't it?
He just chat shit. He just shouts into the camera.
Is
like
that
a
him though?
dickhead,
Is it the same guy?
And
He's
lastly,
The gingerhead guy.
lastly, Boys in the Hood. One of my favorite movies of all
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
By the way, Ricky should have ran in a zigzag. He's a dumbass. That's my stance on it. Him and Rickon are the same nigga.
What are you talking about, bro?
If Rickon ran in a zigzag, Ramsey doesn't kill him. If Ricky ran in a
to be
zigzag,
fair, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched it and he was
fat,
running down, I thought,
just run the...
yeah,
How you can? Okay, cool. Hold on. As a producer, Hustle and Flow. Anyone see Hustle and Flow?
yeah.
Is that the one that 36 Mafia won?
Yeah. It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to make the money for the rent. Black Snake Moan with Samuel. Illegal Tender. I haven't seen that. Woo. I remember Woo. Remember Woo back in the day with Jada Pinkett. Huh?
I ain't seen it.
I remember it.
Young Buck still.
So I'm a young buck.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But you know, John Singleton, he's along with like, if you think of like the
Spike Lee's.
the black directors who've made our classic black movies, he's definitely up there. Him, Spike Lee. Who directed Love and Basketball, The Wood and them films there?
Don't know.
I know. You call yourself Seen by Josh Jr.
I don't even know how I even got given. Bruv, I didn't ask for that title in it. Allow me.
All right. Titles can be given and taken away.
Don't take it away.
I'm taking it away.
No.
But yeah, man. R.I.P. John Singleton, man. Sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah. What's next? No, I'm joking. All right, so what I wanted to do quickly here before we went on. Does everyone remember the dilemma we had? Actually, it was last week.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah.
You know what? I forgot. You know what it is? Because I pull it on
Your
Thinking
story.
before.
Insta the week before, it feels older to me. But basically, so the guy who wrote in and wrote the email in the subject line, he's obviously heard the episode and now he's given us an update on his life. But before I start, can I just say, brother, can you please update me in about 3 to 4 months' time about what's going on in your life? Like, you've seen anyone? Like, I want to know what's good with you. Because he's an intriguing fella still. You know what I mean?
He managed to write the dilemma in the actual
Subject.
not the subject, in the actual
Heading.
subject.
No, subject line.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is me. What's going on, man? All right. So he says, LOL, didn't realize I put the message in the subject line. Full stop. So that was just him clarifying that. But for context, I chose to be with my ex because she's a wonderful person.
Clearly, she sees an ex now, so boy.
All right.
Man said his ex, not his
Well
girl.
done, big man.
Yeah, I would have.
That's why it was a dilemma I sent, because I didn't know whether to tell her or not to tell her. So basically, he didn't know whether or not to tell her that he thought she was bum with makeup or not. I didn't know what to tell her, that she wasn't nice without makeup. Not that she's a dead thing. She's pretty, but without makeup, it's a bit different.
So no,
So basically,
big
she's a
man,
dead-
she's a dead thing. And I only say that because...
I do not like bumps on skin.
Oh, so she's got bad skin then?
But in conclusion, we are no longer together. I just said to her, I want to be single. She didn't take it. She didn't take it lightly, but we move.
You know that we move statement.
That's what he said.
Jokes, but we move.
But warning to the guys, them, be careful of these tricks. Yeah. Hold on. Then he sent another email, which made me laugh. So this is, he goes, Avengers Endgame was not good. That's what he said. And he said, was it just me, or did you think Bran was going to join forces with the Night King on the last scene?
No.
Then he says, I love Gina, by the way. Those beautiful big eyes. Fuck sandals.
Hey. Behave, okay?
That's what he said. Fam, a man said she didn't take it lightly, but we move.
You have
When I saw
That's
that,
so
I
calm.
just died, bro.
You have to move.
Big man,
You have to
in
move.
about 2 to 3 months' time, email me and let me know what's good with you. I want to know if you're seeing anyone, you're dating anyone. Have you gotten over your fear of girls with makeup? Is she a good thing about makeup, a bad thing about makeup? Let us know. Right
You know what's mad though, yeah? I feel like if you have bad skin and you wear makeup, it's still visible though. So this whole I don't like, do you get what I mean? Like if I have a spot,
Literally, it's gonna
I can't cover it with even if I put makeup on it.
Yeah.
sometimes I think it even makes it even more obvious.
Man said she had bumps.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, big man, I don't know if that's a because I find it very contradicting. You can't say, "Oh, don't get me wrong, she's pretty, but without makeup, it's a different story."
He's basically saying that she only looks good with makeup. That's all he's saying. Like, you can't
To
say she's
him,
good,
anyway.
Yeah, but you're acting like that's not something that's.
Common.
I wouldn't say common. I'll just say.
I mean, we've had a conversation.
Huh?
Yeah. About her.
No, one. I think he's a young buck anyway. Just based off these two emails, I think he's a young buck. And I haven't taken it as deep as a lot of girls have on Insta. Like some of the girls on Insta are writing me full essays about this topic, full vim and passion. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm sure that me and you can agree that there's some girls we see with makeup and they look spectacular.
Yeah.
And without makeup, it's like you're not
There's
as
one-
nice.
There's one girl. There's one
But
girl.
you're
I'm
still
thinking.
nice?
There's one. No.
I'm still
wait.
attracted to you.
Some yes,
Yeah,
some I like you with,
Yeah.
and without.
Yeah.
Some I only like you with.
And that's as far as we're gonna say. There's
And
one girl.
and I ain't talking about a girlfriend. I'm talking about a girl I see
Yeah.
on the timeline. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah, I know.
which one?
What do you mean which one? The one we spoke about the other day and I sent you the vid.
Huh?
Oh, whatever, man. You know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Write down your phone.
How do you not know who I'm talking about? We spoke about
Oh,
Engage.
sorry. Yeah.
Brain.
She looks. She's a pengers without.
Hold this.
You're dumb.
But it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, for example, if I was him and she was my girl, this girl in question, not his girl, but the girl we're
I get
talking about,
it. Yeah. You wouldn't.
I would still be with her.
Yeah.
Remember the other one I told you about? Who's that? Let me see.
Ew, no, but yeah, she definitely. Defo.
Now this is a story all about how my life.
No, defo.
Listen, yeah. How can someone be like, you know what?
fam.
I would,
That's exactly what.
but without it's like,
No chance.
Get the
guard!
You're dumb.
Guard! Guard!
Stop it. You're actually
Oh,
dumb.
this finna be a breeze.
This finna be you moving unusual.
You lot are dumb.
This is beyond me. I am flabbergasted.
You're actually dumb.
I am dumbfounded.
You lot are actually
Guard!
dumb. Stop saying that.
You a catfish, huh? You have no morals.
All right.
That is a police. Nah, that one in particular.
Listen, me and MK spoke about like.
I don't understand.
There is no chance
Because with man I might, but without, no way.
You know what it is? Like I said,
Are you
yeah,
telling me the truth?
I feel like that's the difference between wearing makeup to enhance you and wearing makeup to change
Hold on.
you.
Because it's two different people, you know that, right?
Yeah,
It's generally two different
No,
people.
I hear you.
Listen, in the morning, yeah. You know what? Like when you do your thing, and in the morning, this is the soundbite for that.
Me too, anger.
Why is it not putting? Is it paying for the headphone?
No,
That ruined the moment.
that ruined the moment.
Fuck's sake, bro.
Oh man.
Hold on. Oh, you know why? I was on the airplane with her.
Your Bluetooth.
Dumbass.
I was like, the first time I saw, I was so, because like, someone showed me like two different pictures. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, who's the other one? Because same thing, I was like, you're taking the fucking piss. Like, there's no way.
Fam, hold on. It's a Mazzoline. All right, hold on. Let's start again.
Don't
going
provoke
on?
me to anger.
You know what? This is not going on.
No, it's working. It's working.
No. It's me just being a doofus.
Don't provoke me to anger. Or else you'll be in danger.
Listen, that is a soundbite from that one. Are you telling me the truth?
Done.
But I rate her though because she's not afraid to show
care.
both sides.
Sure
You know what I
care.
mean? Like, so, you know what I mean?
That's it though. My thing is, in all honesty, yeah, like own your truth in it. Like if you're if you are confident and comfortable, then who cares what anyone else has to say?
It's true.
Do you get
That's
what I mean?
true,
So
it's
we
true.
can sit here and laugh all day long, but she don't give a shit. So
It's just my initial, I keep remembering the first time I
your
was like,
reaction.
I was
You're
like,
like,
no.
right.
But to be
way.
fair though, if she
Get out. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
no, but you know what it is? Because I'm trying to be objective. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Mm.
So if she was a bit more on the side,
Mhm.
it will change a little. It will change a lot, innit?
Do you think
Because
so?
remember the throwback. This might be big actually.
Oh,
Remember the throwback pic that she put up?
I know, right? Yeah.
I didn't see them.
Okay,
Yeah.
like back day. You know what I mean? Fully like BMI low and that. I'm joking.
I can't deal with you.
It was
It was all right.
it was a young matinee.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
like a evening screening, like prime time 8 o'clock, like a young matinee, like 12.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Like noon.
yeah, like a not like a big popcorn and like a drink, a small
The
popcorn.
kids.
Kids are maybe like the small Tango Blast, you know, the old
Or the,
ones.
what's it called?
Little
The
pack.
fruit shoot.
Young pack of Smarties.
Yeah, not both flavors, just one flavor.
Oh,
Just the
them
bubblegum
ones.
flavors.
I hear that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, all power to the females, man. Do your thing, bro. You know what I mean?
Hear that.
We love you either way.
No, man, it's getting a coin as well, man. Well done, man.
Stop baiting it up, man. That's actually getting a coin, you know.
He's not.
You put in.
You could be talking about anybody.
Literally.
I'm
That.
joking. Who saw? I don't know if this freestyle was old or new, yeah, but this.
I ain't seen a freestyle.
Listen, yeah.
With your mommy, kill up mommy,
Yeah, I
got
see
this
this.
money,
Is that the video?
funny, up in New York,
Get money,
take it strip, throw away the money, we DJ
Who
who
kid? Who be this kid?
How many
this kid?
Let me see.
Where the whiskey,
Hold on, wait.
where the whiskey, say, party
It's
whiskey,
who kid at the
baby
end.
don't know, me and whiskey, hey.
That's hard right there, man.
Hey, that's hard right there, man.
Who the hell?
Hey, that's hard right there, man.
He's lying. Who's
Fam.
lying?
How can something be so wavy but so shit
Yeah.
at the same time? Hey,
It's
think
this
about it.
banner.
Go on. Play it.
No, I've never seen it.
Here's it.
With your mommy, kill up mommy, got this money, funny, up in New York,
get money.
take it strip,
Throw away the money.
we
Baby,
DJ
who
who
kid?
No, he's
Who be this kid?
shouldn't be.
I be this kid. I be this kid.
where the whiskey, say, party whiskey, baby don't know, me and whiskey, hey.
Hey, that's hard right
That's
there.
hard right there, man.
No.
How many times have you watched this?
That's hard right there, bro.
No, he's not. He's
No, who kid is a fucking belligerent guy? Man. Yo, hey, that's hard right there, man.
Get out!
And then the other one, when he's at Westwood, he goes,
She wants me to marry her.
mm,
Yeah, he can't freestyle.
fam.
But the thing is, you're not a rapper though, so
Yeah.
why just
Just-
admit that you can't
He's a
freestyle
he's a
and
musician.
sing.
Get money, get funny. Who be these kids?
That's why, to be fair,
DJ
we can't laugh
Whiskey.
at him. He's a singer,
Baby,
but he's not a
don't
rapper.
He's just a
so-
musician,
It's
man.
hard
Yeah.
right there, man.
Like if he sang and did like,
Yeah. No, but the thing is, I like that shit. But it's shit.
It's not like it's like
wavy.
it's catchy.
yeah,
innit?
it's catchy, yeah.
Who be Justin? Who be Dami? Who be Big Use? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
Brent Fires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know most African like lyrics that when you hear them, they're trash
just
anyway. Like they
gibberish,
generally don't talk normal.
Yeah, I know. If you really broke down like a Nigerian song, like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is bananas falling on you?
Yeah, banana. Fall.
Fall on you.
It's probably a metaphor for something though.
Man's underneath the tree. That's like, you know,
Don't know.
I'm in love with you, eh?
You done talk.
Alright, so there's two big things we got to talk about, and they might take up bare time, so we might as well get into one of them.
Yeah,
Get crack-a-lackin'.
let's go.
Which one first? Got or Endgame?
I wanna
You
cuss
wanna
you
roast
both.
me,
I wanna
let's
cuss.
just
I wanna
do-
cuss both of you. No,
Alright,
listen,
got first.
listen. Yeah.
Theme song, please.
Hold on.
Maestro, hit it.
I'm befuddled about what you want to cuss me about. I don't think I've made any mistakes.
Mate, you're talking about who's Bolton? Bolton. I'm like, brother, I was screaming
I
about
forgot his name.
I was like, it's Ramsey. It's fucking
Yeah,
Ramsey
I
Bolton.
forgot his name.
Right. You know what? People were killing me. They're like, Gina, the amount of names you butchered.
Oh, you were like
Fionn Greyjoy. What do I call it? Fionn Greyjoy.
No, you were like Sissy or something.
Cersei.
Yeah, I figured her name is like it's.
Cersei Lannister. Now I know, like, literally a week's gone by.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to.
I'm engaged. You have to come in with the cello. Come on, it's
The White Walkers are coming. Run, nigga!
imagine if black people were in that film.
Damn.
There was like two. There was like literally there was the guy from Cough and the guy that was with Sir Davos
The one that you...
in season 2.
Majestic.
I've got the power! I've got the power! of the Infinity Stones. Soul, power, space, mind,
Time.
and time. Together I am Captain Planet.
Wait. You actually.
Oh man. No, alright, so season 8, episode 3. If you haven't seen it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, just piss off, man. I'm
Because
done with you.
this
man.
is Sunday, so you're getting ready to watch episode 4. Alright, so
Can I say one thing actually? Spoilers, yeah? Please, people, do not complain about spoilers. People are waking up at 2 a.m. to watch it.
or staying awake.
Staying awake to watch it, yeah? It was the most tweeted about episode in Twitter history, yeah? How can you expect people not to talk about a battle that's been building since the first episode
Listen,
that aired in
it's not their fault.
2011?
Just stay off. The thing is, people
It's simple. Just
stay off Twitter. No, it is. People are addicted to social
Yeah.
media, and people cannot just stay off the app.
And the argument is, oh yeah, I'm not the addicted one because I can stay off it. I can stay off it and I can watch it and not tweet it. But I'm thinking, well, why are you trying to police what people can
Just
do?
stay
Simple.
off the app. It's that simple.
Funnily enough, remember, I've been watching, I'm far behind you lot, innit? But
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not going to kick you, don't worry.
No, but
I was
are you
No, she's not.
I was
season six?
finished.
You so you up to?
Listen.
I was listening this morning. I was like,
3 weeks.
Listen, I've watched season 1 to 8 in 3 weeks.
And you wonder why I call you Seen by Justine.
It's true. No one could.
In 3
Okay,
weeks. You know?
I'm done.
on my second rewatch, it took me 2.5 weeks. But I was like, that was even me trying to take my time.
I'm not
to,
gonna lie, you people who rewatched got from the beginning,
Oh yeah, I had to. Man.
yeah, young and jobless.
No, but I get it because obviously if you start from the beginning, you're gonna want to refresh your memory from like.
And there's certain things that I
Right
picked
there.
up
It's
as
too
well.
long, though. It's too
Someone
long.
killed me. They said, Gina, you watched 7 years worth of content in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
You're
you're
mad.
done though.
Yeah.
You're done though already.
So you caught this week's episode live, or did you watch it in the morning?
No, I watched it. No, I watched it in the morning. Like I watched it. So I watched it when it came out on Sunday, like 2 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
When I got home on Monday evening.
Mate.
I was watching
there.
at 3. I don't watch that at 2.
Oh, Now TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch that at 3.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll break it down from start to finish. All right, so initially I thought this is bare dark. I can't
No.
see shit.
Fam, and remember, my glasses were in the car, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's just take that into consideration. I was squinting for time. I was like,
Was
I
it
cannot.
only me? Was it you?
I couldn't see nothing.
Yeah,
No, so
And
yeah,
then when the dragons came and it got a bit bright, I was like, thank the Lord.
yeah, but my whole take on that was anyway. I
But
watched
wasn't
it.
that the whole point though?
Yeah, but I watch it in the dark anyway. So I literally ran downstairs. I ran downstairs basically. I was tripping up and shit. I couldn't see anything.
With your night vision goggles.
Do you know what's so funny? There was a meme about that as well. Did you see it? I'll see if I
No.
can find it. Yeah, so I was running downstairs, just kicking whatever's in the way. I turned it on, right? I was thinking, hold on a second. Like, this ain't right. But I'm not going to turn the lights on because I think if you turn the lights on, it's going to make it worse, innit? Kind of thing. So I'm into it now. Then I see like Sojourner's face and whatnot. Then I see like the Red Woman come. I'm thinking, hold on a second. Let me turn on the brightness because they're taking a piss in it, kind of thing. But then after, I literally just got used to it. I sat close enough to my TV and I just got used to it, kind of thing. But then I realized after the art director was talking about that was the whole point of it, apparently. So
I gathered that was the whole
Yeah,
point of it
yeah,
because
obviously
it
the
was
whole
dark
point.
for ages and
Yeah.
it wasn't even meant to kind of reflect
the
how they
it
were.
was exactly.
So for them, like that's how they.
Ooh,
would see.
metaphors. and
No, but
shit.
obviously that's how they would have been fighting,
Exactly.
innit? And I was even saying how they're clever, man. They chose to come and fight them not in the dark, innit, and not in the daytime because obviously.
Well, that's what it's called, the long night.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Dothraki, man, fucking hell, man. R.I.P. They got one and dusted.
So they were in their battle formation. The Dothraki first, they went with their fire.
Boy,
Yeah,
that
was
that
so
lasted
sick.
10 seconds.
That was so sick.
No, it is because obviously they rode off into the darkness
Yeah.
and then gradually all the fire started to go out.
But why? But this
They'll
is
all
it
get
though.
murked, and
That's
then-
the thing. When I was watching it, I said, okay, cool. You already can't see in it. You know it's dark. Yeah, you got flames, and I hear that, and you know that the army you're going to fight is like no one actually knows the number, but you know it's a lot more than you lot. So why wait? I don't get why they kind of pursued them first.
That's the Dothraki though. That's their fighting style.
Oh, is
literally-
it?
Yeah, they're literally. I mean, I don't know if you remember. Was it about what was it? Was it Castle Rock or Castle Black? The Tyrell, the war at the Tyrell Castle where Daenerys came through on her dragon.
Yeah.
Basically, do you remember the Dothraki when they came through and Jaime was like, yeah, these guys are like 50 times better than us. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way we can like their fighting style is just better than ours, kind of thing.
But they got murked.
They got murked by the dead, and it's
Yeah.
like like the matchup wasn't there. It's like
But the thing is, the dead are not even strong.
No, but
They're-
they-
it's
yeah, but
just because there's numbers.
yeah, but
Yeah. And they
there's
move really
Yeah,
fast.
They're bare frail.
Yeah,
But they move extremely
They're
fast.
Taken out like that.
on top of their numbers, they're like the Dothraki are wild. The dead are 10 times wilder. Do you know what I mean? So it's like if you're fighting an enemy that's you thinking you're wild and whatnot, but then they're 10 times wild, and like you'll cut them and then they won't even die. You literally have to like remove the head or
But
whatnot.
that's the thing though, also as well, yeah. Did you see how like when they you know the episode where they went to show Cersei?
Yeah.
And the thing was in the box.
In the box,
Yeah.
How he cut him in half, but my man is still moving.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, you can't kill them. Like, you see that way I can stab you
Yeah.
and that's it. It
Yeah.
doesn't work like that. So,
Unless what is it?
Dragon.
Yeah, it was Dragon Glass of
Dragon
Valerian
Glass,
Steel.
yeah.
So,
Slight MVP of the episode though. What's her face? The
Red Woman, yeah, Melisandre.
Because if it wasn't for her,
Of
Bruv.
course.
the trench wouldn't got
I'm
lit
not
up.
gonna lie, that trench
And-
scene
Yes,
had me
so
on edge.
sick.
It had
And
me on edge.
the blaze wouldn't
But
got
not
lit
even
either.
that. She spoke to Arya like, you know, she told her like, we said, okay, what do we say to the god of death?
Not
The thing
today.
is, from the minute she got on the scene, and
Yeah.
she looked at Arya and they had to stare off.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. But do you know
Arya
what
had a-
reminded
had a
me
big
of?
part
Do you
to
know
play.
like, do you know in the Winter
It was
Soldier when like he's telling him the thingy, like the code word to make him switch? That's literally what she said, because when she said it to her, eyes just changed and she just disappeared.
Yeah.
Just ran off.
No, I knew that Arya had a big role to play
Listen,
from the minute
man.
they had that stare down. But yeah, Arya Stark. Let's just get to her quickly, bruv.
Listen,
MVP, most ballless player.
Yeah.
listen, that's
listen.
From
my president. Like,
before she even killed the Night King, when she was doing her little
yes.
Fighting.
murkage,
Yeah.
listen, I was like,
I felt her. And you know why I was laughing? Because I don't really like Sansa anymore.
Shansha, please.
Because Lord Baelish.
I'm not gonna lie, that was sickening.
Wait,
Shansha, please.
no. Do you know what killed me?
I
Yeah?
gotta get back to.
You know what killed me? Because obviously he
to
didn't see it
Boston.
coming, yeah? You know when at first he just kind of thought he could talk his way out of it? You know
Yeah.
when man dropped on his
Yeah.
knees? When he dropped on his knees, I said, yeah, he knows.
I thought it was great though because the crimes that she was reading off
Yeah.
had nothing to do with Arya.
No, I didn't
Oh, yeah,
look. I didn't
yeah.
think I didn't.
So I was thinking,
honestly.
wait a minute. She's like, oh yeah.
But that's the thing. He thinks the thing is, he thinks he's too clever.
Yeah, no, he's too, I think he's too calculated. Like the way he moves throughout the whole.
But you know, I think keeping him alive and showing his actual end game, like what was his actual plan, would have been cool. Because we don't really know what his
Well, that's the whole
thing was.
That's
Was
the whole-
it?
that's
Was
the
it?
But wasn't it kind of like, I felt like, wasn't his role to kind of play everyone against each other? So
No,
for
but
example,
no,
like,
but no one left and it would be
what's
left
his ultimate motivation?
He was basically trying to play everyone against each other so that
Yeah.
he'd be the only one left, essentially. But
because, gone.
what I was gonna say about him is that he
How is that going to happen?
Because
Mate.
didn't you see how basically, obviously, he
How
helped,
long- so-
he
so-
helped Sansa.
I was gonna say
Leave.
how long did people think that what's his name?
Tyrion.
Not Tyrion. Who's the other guy that got his wife's ex-husband? How many people thought that he was killed by someone else and it was actually him that
His
that
wife's ex-husband? Who's that?
what's her name? Sansa's auntie. I've forgotten her name, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically, and it was actually him and her that conspired against, but they thought it was someone else, kind of thing. Like he's Endgame. He's always playing the long game.
But the thing is, I don't see any like timeline where he ends up on the throne. Like everyone would have to die, and even then, why would he be on the throne?
he's got money.
Does he?
Yeah, he's rich.
Did he not own
He's
the,
a pimp.
Didn't he? What did he? What
He's
was
a
his?
pimp.
What was
Yeah,
his?
but yeah, but
What was his establishment called? Like the brothel kind of thing.
Yeah,
yeah, it
brothel.
was. He had loads of those, but it's like it was just almost like how they compared it with Tywin as well. Tywin obviously had so much money, kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's why no matter where they were, kind of thing, like the Lannisters were always going to have some sort of stranglehold and some sort of power because they had money.
Yeah.
Same thing with him. He pretty much there wasn't many rich like if you weren't part of an actual house, a family. Like he was most likely richer than you. He was probably richer than some houses. Like for example, House Mormont. He was definitely richer than House Mormont.
Yeah, because they got 62 soldiers. Fuck out of it. Well, speaking of Mormont, did anyone like the way... I didn't like her, by the way, the little Mormont girl.
I can't lie to you.
Oh,
I was
with her loud
screaming.
mouth.
Yeah.
I do like the way she killed off the
Yeah.
giant.
Yeah.
And like stabbed her in the
But
eye.
she had so much vim, yeah. She's like,
But I just didn't like them.
Yeah.
Go and sit down and scream, dog.
like, you know, with the
But
way
obviously,
she talk.
she went out like a
Yeah, she did go out like a
a
G.
real G.
Yeah.
There, stabbed in
And
the eye and
did you-
that, so that
And
was cool.
that's the same. Remember the giant that died before?
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was in the same
Same place.
place.
Okay.
And I guess in the same format because
Yeah.
he got stabbed in the eye
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Bolton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the bow
That-
and arrow.
yeah.
And did anyone else clock? Yeah, Ice. Yeah, Ice. Oh, who was it? Was
Hold
Ned's-
on, is that the person?
No, Ice is the Valyrian sword.
Oh.
Ned's like ridiculously fuck off sword. Like it's huge.
You know, I don't even remember it.
Remember at the beginning of season 4, I think it got melted into 2 swords, and one of them got given
Yeah,
to Joffrey, and one of them
yeah.
got given to Jamie,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
Jamie gave one to Brienne,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then obviously
Brienne
Joffrey.
of Tar-
Yeah, and then Joffrey,
my
and then
baby.
Joffrey died obviously, and then
Yeah.
Joffrey, and then he took Joffrey's sword. Then them two were fighting on Winterfell, defending Winterfell like Ned wanted all along with his sword, basically in 2 parts.
This guy
Yeah,
loves
you're
it.
to his face.
It was great. Honestly, it's great writing. It's
Definitely.
great writing, honestly.
Nah, it's good.
Dami's chuffed.
You know what? I'm
great
not gonna
writing,
lie,
honestly.
yeah. I afterwards was like,
Dami is definitely
what made
got
you
president.
what made you wake up one day and say, okay, cool, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a show called Game of Thrones, and it's gonna be about 7
It's George R.R. Martin. The guys are sicker because the books are even
That could be
worse.
stuff for bear shit though.
No, I know, but I'm just obviously
Like X-Men and mutants and shit.
No, but you know why?
Fucking Avengers.
Remember, I think for me,
Fucking
yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Remember, I've watched it literally back to I've watched everything in such a short space of time.
Yeah.
I know, obviously, for everyone else who's been watching from the beginning, it's been like over 7 years,
Yeah.
isn't it? And I can imagine how for you lot, how annoying it must have been
To have
to
to
finish
wait.
a season and wait a whole year. So for me,
Well,
obviously,
when I caught up, do you know what? Funny, I only caught up in 2017. So I think I watched like the last 2 episodes of season 7 with everyone else.
okay.
I think I might. Was it? Yeah, I think I might have. And
Wait,
then,
so it didn't even come out last year? It was the year before?
it was 2015. Yeah.
Wait, the last season 7 was 2017.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lot are.
Yeah, that's why I had to rewatch again because I was like, yeah, I need to get
Yeah.
my fix before season 8
That
comes.
is mad.
Yeah.
So watching it back, but I'm like, rah. So I know I complained in the beginning and I said it was boring and whatnot, but I get it. Like everything, I needed to have sat and watched all of that because there's just too much going on for you to cram it in such a. And what I found really sick as well, yeah, is how it didn't feel like. So for example, I've watched. Let's say The Wire. Have you watched The Wire before?
Up to season 3.
Okay, I thought season 2 was useless and I could have.
Everyone says
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. My
It's typing what I'm
Siri-
saying, yeah.
No, read that. My Siri is kind of picking up what we're saying, but it's not making any sense. Read that. Can you read, Joe? No, out loud,
Oh,
nigga.
shit. Okay, Siri, what is the capital of New Mexico 49th man who wasn't there, but I'm like, rather I not complain to the beginning of act was boring and whatnot, but I get like everything I needed to have that and what will be much going on for you to crime in store and what I found because this is fucking bullshit.
How did that even happen?
Because you probably pressed it.
And
by
it's still
accident.
going as well?
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, I said it didn't feel like any seasons were unnecessary. Do you get what I mean?
Unlike The Wire.
No, honestly
season two.
speaking,
No, so The Wire season 2, I found like I could have.
No, it was
done
needed.
without-
It was needed to tie in. Yeah, because
Yeah,
it was
but-
linked.
Yeah, but not like if I didn't watch it, it wouldn't have been like, oh my gosh. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but you're only saying that now. If
No, because even when I was watching, I didn't want to watch it. And when I got to the end, and I
yeah,
got to
you
season
didn't
5,
want to watch it,
when I got
but
to season-
was the story
when I got to
told
season-
necessary for you to understand everything?
No, I didn't think so. I feel like do you remember The Wire?
course.
Season 2.
course.
It's about the Irish people, yeah?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it was only in season 5 where they kind of came back and I guess it made a bit more sense. But still, without them there, I still think it would have been all right. You know what I mean?
All right, so after the Dothraki got murked, it was time to really throw down.
yeah,
Yeah.
So then
What are they called again?
Who?
unsullied,
That's it.
And Sully were first up
cockless.
on the battlefield. So then the dead came, boom, 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 and then it just went.
And
from there.
then the wildlings, I think there was like 2,000 wildlings and they joined up.
Yeah.
So basically,
I'm not going to lie. After that Ginger Wildling killed...
Tormund is the
What's
man.
his name? His nickname is Giant's
Bane.
Milk.
No, Giant's Bane.
Is it Bane?
Giant's Bane.
Bane.
I thought it was Giant's Milk.
No,
No.
that's what he drank.
I know what
drank.
he said he drunk. But it's the
That
way
could
he
be
told the
nickname.
story. He said,
He said, I
she
suckled.
I suckled on a giant's breast. She thought I was a baby.
and that's why I'm so strong.
So strong.
But thinking action-wise, yeah, obviously because they're outnumbered, 100 to 1 or something dumb like that. Yeah, it was just more of like
It was a scrap.
a scrap. It wasn't really like a duel.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
that's how I imagine how like medieval wars went anyway. Everyone just got to a point where it's like, fuck it, it's just gonna scrap anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? So,
All right, I think
then-
easy way to do it. Let's break down character by character and what they were doing.
okay, cool. So everyone's cussing John. Let's
No.
Why?
John was moving like
Mad.
a meaty chick, yeah?
No, listen, no,
Hold on,
let,
hold on.
Why? Because all he was doing was flying the dragon.
No.
Wait, you're going to defend him. So,
Of course I am.
So let me slander him first and you can
Okay.
defend him.
Okay.
Man was flying around on a dragon looking blind for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Obviously, the Night King done the fog and that's why he couldn't see. He was blinded. Whatever, I don't care. Once you landed, you're then just running, looking scared, looking petrified the whole time. Running around, dodging fire, trying to get to Bran. You saw Samuel Tarly getting murked. You looked at him like,
He left
fuck
him.
you. And the character...
No, but you know what? Let me say something here. Fam, Samuel, do you know how many times he got they told
got
him
Ed killed.
they kept telling him, yeah. They said stay downstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
He said no. I've
Yeah,
killed two.
Yeah, because he wants to
White
fight.
Walkers, what? Cool, but hear this. How many times did he have to get saved?
Once.
No, it was more than
In
once.
that episode, once?
Yeah, no.
Like
it was-
Ed saved him once.
No.
Ed died.
No,
Who else saved him?
Someone else saved him.
Who?
It was twice. It was
Who?
twice.
Tell me who.
Oh no, it was definitely twice.
No,
There was
it was
someone
once.
else. No,
I'm trying to
It
think.
was twice. It
I'm
was
trying to
definitely
think.
twice. And then John was the third one.
No,
And then
John didn't save him.
And John left him.
Yeah, John thought
As in two. I mean,
my
two,
brother's more important.
two
than you,
people.
nigga.
Two people saved him. I swear to you, because I was just like
I don't
again.
remember. Well, you might be right. I don't remember.
No, let's finish the John slander.
Alright, cool.
I'm getting mad.
So then, when it came to obviously him and the Night King had a little stare down. Obviously, nothing he could do.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem like he didn't have that intent. The intent wasn't there. It was more like he was kind of back in. He didn't go for it. And then then obviously the Night King rose the dead or whatever. But he was moving kind of shook still.
No. My take on it
The
was
movie kind of shook. And before I go on my slander for John, yeah, Jon Snow was supposed to be the motherfucking mercenary, yeah. Your little sister came through with the cojones, with the fucking cojones,
And
yeah,
that's why.
and done bits.
Are you done?
He done bits, Jon Snow. Yeah, you're sucking on your auntie's titty. Yeah, you're a bastard child. You're my G still, but not for this episode.
Listen, yeah.
It had to be that way though. Like
Why?
John-
Why?
Because I feel like if John saved the day, it would have just been like
So typical.
No, but
yeah.
it's still 3 episodes. There's still Cersei
Yeah,
Cersei to deal with.
Yeah,
He might-
you never know. He
actually
might
still
redeem
die.
it. He
No,
might
but John killing Cersei, there's nothing there. I don't want to see John.
It's probably gonna be Jamie to
It
kill.
has to be Jamie,
Or Arya.
Tyrion, or Arya. But
Jamie
if
or
Arya
Arya.
kills Cersei and the Night King, it's a bit too much.
You know what? Yeah, I want it to be Jamie, bruv.
Yeah.
Because Tyrion is expected because they don't like each other,
Yeah.
and I know with Jamie it's going to be a lot
Or
harder.
Stanza. That'd be nice.
No, but they did.
No?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Game of
but
Thrones.
then-
Game of Thrones have this thing where they do like they have like having symmetry and closing loops. So it's like if Jamie killed the Mad King, Cersei's obviously not the Mad Queen now, so you'd have to obviously kill her as well. But the only difference is that obviously it's his twin sister, and they've been together since day one, pretty much.
So
Yeah.
they've been fucking since day one too.
But
Which is why he probably should. He should.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it would be a better finish. for him
Yeah,
to do
but
it.
listen, John. Yeah, from minute one, he told Dany the Night King's hair. He wants on site the Night King. That's all he wants. He's going for the head.
He told her what?
He told Dany.
Told her what?
He said the Night King is here. She's like, she had to.
Yeah, we all know that.
Listen. She was like, no. She's like,
The Night King is here. Yes, John.
Listen,
we know.
let me finish, man. So she's like, oh no, the dead already here. So she's like, okay, cool, focus on the dead. So what does he do? He gets on,
What's Dragon?
Rhaegar, whatever. Jumps on Rhaegar and she jumps on Drogon. And they start cooking the dead. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, obviously Dany's putting in more work because obviously she's more experienced. He goes off and leaves and starts looking for the Night King. He wants the Night King. He's ducking him down. He's looking for him. He sees the whites. He gets blinded. He joins up back with them. The Night King comes. They start having a fight like it's flipping Transformers or like I don't know, whatever, Power Rangers or whatever. Then he falls off. Yeah, he falls off, and what does he do? He carries on chasing him again. He wants to finish him.
Half-hearted though.
How can you say he's half-hearted?
Half-hearted,
How can you say he's half-hearted? How can you say
He didn't want it.
How can he say he's
He didn't want
how can you say
smoke.
half-hearted? How can you say he's half-hearted when in Hard Home he deaded off a White Walker there and then?
That was not Hard Home.
That was Hard Home.
I said that was
Yeah.
Hard Home. This is not Hard Home, big
Doesn't
man.
matter.
It doesn't matter because it's a whole different
The
episode.
Night King saw him dead off a thingy. My theory is he saw him dead off a White Walker there. He's like, I don't even want it, John.
Fam, so you're telling
That's
me,
my.
hold on, do you think, okay, one thing I've noticed that I didn't realize the other day, we didn't actually see the Night King in combat. We didn't see him throw
Yeah.
down.
You've never. I don't think you ever.
I know.
have.
We don't need
should
to, but I don't think we need
No, I needed to. It's disappointing because
We
we
didn't need
built this big character and I want to see him scrap. I want to see what he can do. A couple special moves,
We didn't need to.
finishers, special hit combos, just things here and there.
All you ever do is see him like stab people. Like
Yeah.
so, he killed Fionn, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Hear
Innit?
this, yeah. So everyone's scrapping, everyone's fighting the dead, whatever.
We didn't need to see that, man.
John corners the Night King, and then somehow, some way, Brienne, Tormund, and the Hound and Arya all become free.
And just rush him.
And it's 6 against 1. But he doesn't fight us. He just busts everyone up.
Oh, is that what you wanted to see?
Yeah, imagine.
I hate that.
Like just
Nah.
bang, bang, like slow motion thing.
You watch too much Avengers. Game of Thrones would not give us that. Not in a million years.
You know what I mean?
The closest we got to that was what was it? Sir Arthur Dane when he had two swords. He was taking out all of Ned's guys. back in the-
We deserve that,
Nah,
bro.
That was dope. But listen, so after that, yeah, he's ducking him down. Night King's like, you know what? I don't even want it with John. John's a bad boy. Let me raise my minions because I can't handle John. Right?
Really? Which is true.
It's true. Literally.
No, in the sense where
So you're
sense
telling me
where
the Night King, John
No,
101
I'm-
Night King.
no, I'm
Listen,
I'm
John's
saying,
washing him. I don't care.
No. I'm saying, yeah, I kind of feel like the Night King's a bit of a pussy, yeah, because you know when it's like every day you have your minions coming
Just
for you,
raising
like,
the dead.
even
Fight.
when they were doing their strategy, whatever. Yeah. They were even saying like he never allows himself to be exposed.
Exactly.
He don't want it.
He's a
Like
big
anytime there's a moment for him to be exposed, all he does is this.
Exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying he can't be killed easily once
clearly
contact is made, because
he can.
I want to know if he can fight.
Clearly you can't, because he never lets himself get exposed.
I don't know if he can throw
And
down.
I also
Get his hands.
I think what I think was
Put his
good,
palms on him.
what I think was also good was the fact that they obviously thought, you know how before they were saying, the only way to kill them is to burn them. They can die by fire or by Valerian steel or
that's the whites. The whites can die by all three: fire, dragon glass, and Valerian steel. The White Walkers can only be killed by dragon glass and.
But did they know that though? Because and I say that because if they did know that, so what was the whole point of trying to burn him alive? And then that's what I'm saying. They didn't know that because remember they thought, we can burn him.
Useless woman.
But the fact that what's it called? You spent all this vim. And what's the word that she always says? Dracarys. But it's always very like she always says it very like slow.
But the thing is, we saw it in Hardhome when the first White Walker came downstairs in that burning house, and then that guy from the Wildlings gets killed. When the White Walker was coming through, he actually makes a path through and puts out the fire, and then they do it again in the cave where Bran and the others are. They do it again where they think that's how they get into the cave. And so I'm thinking they like at least John and Bran knew pretty much. Do you know? So there it is there. But anyway, John, he starts fighting the dead. It is what it is. Dany can't come to save him. Then he wants to one-on-one a dragon. A whole undead dragon. He's trying to one-on-one a whole undead dragon.
He's dodging the fire, bro.
So you wanted to run into the fire? You wanted to run into the fire?
He's a Targaryen, so he's fireproof.
No, not blue fire. Not Bunsen Burner. Not Bunsen Burner.
Not
Bunsen Burner fire.
4 days in there.
But yeah, so obviously, and then he obviously wants one-on-one a dragon or whatever, and then Ari goes to kill the Night King. Now, what I've read, basically, I've watched it twice now, and then I read on Reddit that basically, and I saw the clip, he's screaming, when he screams at the dragon, he's screaming, go. Because if you look at it, the dragon is guarding the entrance to, I forgot the name called it, it's Godswood or whatever. He's guarding the entrance to where Fiona is. Yeah, so he's screaming, go, and then go. Again, like if you watch this thing, you actually see it. So he's obviously he's seen Arya and told her to go past. And that's when you see that second White Walker, his hair flicks up from the wind.
Oh,
and then he turns around, but it's too late by then. Arya obviously moves too quickly. And if you look at episode, anyway, since season 1.
Again, I didn't pick up anything.
Yeah. Did you see the White Walker when he looked? And
I saw when he looked.
And
the hair came.
And then basically, she's learned from Syrio and what's his name, Jakar, basically, how to be as light as a feather and move like a shadow. And it showed literally there. Like the Night King obviously
he didn't caught, but too late.
But it was too late. It was too late. And then that move, she used.
That move, I said, how did she know? Like, you know
that
what I mean?
It's called.
She did it on Brienne. Do you remember when Brienne and they all returned to Winterfell?
No, that was horizontal. That was a
but it's still the switcheroony though, man. It's still the same concept.
Diagonal?
It's the fact that she literally went film. I said I would.
No, Gina.
Okay. How would you even think to do that?
I thought she dropped it and just caught it.
Listen, if you look at her,
not on purpose. I thought he.
It was strategic.
Squeezed it out of her hand and she just managed to catch it by accident.
If you look at her teachers, she's had Syrio, right, one of the best swordsmen around. Then she's had Jakar as well, again one of like the faceless men. And then you can talk about her time with the Hound as well. Do you know what I mean? So like she
Hound,
like she has been she's been around.
Did you know it is?
That's my bigger nigga.
No, she's been around some of like the coldest killers that there is. Like.
I watched the video afterwards and it was explaining how basically, you know how when he was standing in the corner like really, really scared.
The fire, innit?
Yeah, because he's got a phobia of fire because what his brother did to him.
Yeah, must be his face.
And I was like,
he's gonna die though. Like him. I think he's gonna kill his brother, but he'll probably be mortally wounded. I think.
I don't know.
He doesn't like life anyway, man.
He's been trying to die since episode 1.
For time.
Yeah, she's been trying to die for ages.
Hound, you know.
I know a guy just like. No,
wow.
All right, so let's ring off who died. Ed died.
Listen, yeah. The Lord Commander's Night's Watch is cursed. Every single Lord Commander of Night's Watch in the Game of Thrones has died. Like literally, we watched them die.
Really?
Literally, yeah. Thingy.
John died.
Jorah Mormont's dad, the first one that we saw, he died. Yeah. Then who is it? Then obviously John died. Then obviously the guys that rebelled against the guy that I've forgotten his name that rebelled against him. He ended up being the Lord Commander for a bit. Then obviously John came.
John and killed him.
And John killed him.
Yeah.
And then John was like, my watch is over. Then gives it to Ed. And then Ed goes and dies. Fam, it's cursed.
Yeah.
It's actually cursed.
What's the guy with the eye patch? What's his name?
Oh, Beric. Oh,
Beric
my
dies.
guy,
Ed
man.
dies. The little girl, Mormon girl dies.
Yeah.
What's the first name?
I thought
Liana.
again-
Liana. Yeah, she died.
Fion.
Did Theon die? Hold on. Did
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
quickly?
It was about time because I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, but Theon has weakest link in it, so he needed to redeem himself and go out with some sort of him.
Everyone said that his redemption arc was good though.
It was amazing.
Yeah, no, he did well.
Better than Jamie's. Fuck, I need Jamie to die. Like, fuck Jamie.
Did Samuel's girl die?
No.
Gilly.
No, remember in the crypt where there was a girl crawling like.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
That's what that was Gilly. That wasn't Gilly, no? Okay, I thought that was her. All right, so then what's his face died? Khaleesi's little
Oh, Jorah.
puppet.
So that's the thing of it.
Do
Yeah?
you call him her puppet?
Yeah, but,
I forgot his name.
no,
I really like him.
No, I like him. I
Jorah,
like him,
Sir-
but
no, listen, he is.
What's his name, Sir?
Sir Jorah.
Sir Jorah.
Listen, yeah, he is the president of Man. May I get a morsel of coochie?
That's a morsel, you know.
Really?
May I get a modicum of coochie, please, man?
Wait, I gotta find the tweet.
I like him.
I gotta find the tweet that I reposted earlier. Yeah.
Do you know what scene? No,
Oh,
you know when he had
Jorah
the,
dying, but it's Dave Chappelle from this program.
the thing,
Oh, Grayskull.
the Grayskull. That was nasty.
Hold on, where is it? Oh, thank God. So this is Sir Jorah Mormont. Sir Jorah Mormont right before he died. Yeah, this is him right before he died. Look at above at Khaleesi. Hold on, make sure everything's correct.
I love some pussy before I go. Ow! Damn! I love some pussy before I go. Ow!
You are dumb.
That's a pussy before I go.
You're actually dumb.
Oh shit, man! So I love some pussy before I go.
But he rode for her though.
Yeah.
He rode for her. He did.
He didn't even get a kiss. He didn't even get a young lips.
No, but he
The
rode for
whole
her.
8 seasons.
When he told her,
Yeah.
he was like, Khaleesi, I've loved you. And she just cut him off. I was like, oh my God, you don't, like,
He
what are you
didn't,
doing?
he didn't even get like a peck on the cheek, a little hands caress. Man didn't get nothing, nada.
No, but you know what? I'm not really feeling her right now, man.
I've never.
I know
I
you've
haven't
never
liked
felt her.
I haven't liked her.
But the reason why I don't like, I liked her from before,
I
yeah.
like
But
her
you know
attitude.
when I started to think, nah, all you all you care about is just like you try to act like, yeah, you're here to.
Listen,
free-
she's
like,
gonna
free
kill John,
people.
bruv.
The fact, look how she was trembling, yeah, when John told her that basically they're related. She didn't even care about anything else. All she said was, "That means you're the heir to the throne."
Yeah.
I thought, wait, after everything
You
man has just
entitled little bitch.
I thought, wait, after everything he's just said to you, all you care about is so you're the rightful heir of the Seven Kingdoms.
But
Nephew, like,
not even that. The
Embrace
breasts are hair, big man.
Yeah.
Like,
man just said, "Oh, that means you're the heir
That
to the
means the
throne."
heir to the
But
throne.
the thing,
I
but the
thought-
Whoa,
thing,
whoa,
but
whoa.
the
I
thing
thought,
is, you have to remember as well. Yeah, well, obviously, I dislike her more than most. Yeah, like you have to look at it
Buffalo still.
from her point of view.
No?
Her entire
Yeah,
life, yeah,
100%.
she's been through everything. She's been sold into slavery. She's been raped. She's been all these things.
It's life, nigga.
And then,
No, in the show.
Wow.
In the show.
Wow.
but
In the show.
Okay.
but,
In the show.
I know.
yeah, we're clear,
we're
bro.
clear with it. It's all right.
But yeah, she said,
In the. No.
she's had all these things done to her, and then she finally finds her purpose, kind of thing. After imagine going through all that, and you realize, oh my gosh, I can actually rule all of this. That became her obsession. So in her head, she think that's all she's
Not
been
anymore.
focused on. Obviously not anymore, but you can imagine having that as your obsession, and then someone ripping it away from you. Yeah, I think she's a dickhead kind of thing, but that reaction, number one, is expected. Number one, and I understand it.
John.
You're dumb. He's not being ripped away from her though, because in all fairness, we know John doesn't want to. That's not what John wants though. He don't.
John's
wanna.
trying to die. John's actually suicidal. John's trying to die. That's what
He's
I think.
tired. Do you know
Yeah.
what it is? He's tired, man.
He's probably still pissed off they brought him back. To be honest, like I didn't need this.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah,
He
I
was
think
tired,
that's a very hard pill to swallow. Like obviously for him, he was just like, my brother's killed me. Like he can't get over that. Like and obviously for him, he put his life on the line for them. Like he went out there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, right, I've done so much for you.
The little kid who stabbed
Oh,
the
the
last.
little
That was
Ollie,
sad, innit?
I want
Yeah.
to slap that guy's face.
I thought, Ollie, ain't you got no
with a
cojones?
cold
But the thing is,
steel
you have to
ball.
remember,
But
yeah,
I understand where he was coming from.
Ollie watched
He watched
Tormund literally like kill his
parents.
kill his whole village. Like
Yeah.
Tormund was
Yeah, no.
front center,
I
running
understand
up on them.
Ollie's grievance.
But he shouldn't. I still feel like
But
he shouldn't take it out on
to
John.
take it out on John was a
Yeah.
bit too far, big man. Go and kill Tormund in his sleep or something. You know what I mean? Alright, who else died? That's it. Who died in it?
Yeah.
The witch.
So Red Woman. Okay,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
The witch.
so let's run through it. So Ed,
Yeah,
Sir Jorah,
yeah.
Melisandre, the Red
Yeah.
Woman.
Hold on, she
a witch, innit?
she took off her necklace
Yeah.
that had the
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
or whatever, and she died.
She's very old though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's his
hello.
name?
Mad old.
Theon.
Theon Greyjoy,
Yeah.
Ironborn.
You know what I thought was sick? Not sick, but you see when I keep. Do you know the episode before where they were like the guy was kneeing him in his penis and he was
Yeah.
just looking, smiling
Yeah.
like I ain't got no dick.
Kneeing him in the
Yeah, and he was just looking at him like, why are you not falling down?
On
Yeah.
the beach.
on the beach. I thought, yes,
Yeah.
he came in handy.
Yeah. And then obviously Beric, my guy. And the Night King, 6.
Yeah.
Bless Beric, he gave up his life for Arya.
Listen, when
Aya.
he dashed his sword, I was like, fuck off. this is
Aya
too much.
MVP,
Yeah.
most valuable player.
100%.
Defensive player of the year is definitely
Stupid
Melisandre. 100%.
what?
Who?
Defensive player of the year is Melisandre. 100%.
Yeah, still. When she was doing when she was in the library,
Yeah.
running around.
That was like
hiding,
Resident Evil, you know?
Yeah.
she was doing
That was scary.
Tales of the Crypts. The crypt scenes were a bit boring. I wish they cut those out. I didn't need to see those.
Yeah, that whole like
The whole-
that romance between
Stanza and thingy dialogue.
Oh, Tyrion.
Yeah.
Spare me, please.
Yeah.
Spare me.
Oh, but it wouldn't have worked.
Spare me.
it's fucking gross.
Spare me. That whole thing. Deep down, I thought, rah, they're gonna go to the crypt and resurrect the dead.
Yeah. No, but the thing is,
Ned Stark's gonna come back.
Yeah.
as a white.
after episode 1, I was realizing, I was thinking, hold on a second, the Night King can actually raise the dead, and they're literally sitting in there with a bunch of dead people. It's so gonna happen. Like that's the one thing. That's the one thing that they couldn't hide from. Like normally the writers are quite good from like giving us what we don't expect.
Yeah.
From this episode alone, you saw in it basically with Arya killing the Night King. Like nobody really saw it coming, but that's the one thing we all saw coming. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Shout out to Bran as well.
yeah,
It's
man.
magical.
You know what? When did he become so weird?
Once he became the three-eyed raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fully. Because I was just like, all he does now is just sit there and
And
stare.
stare.
And
Do you know
just
what-
like,
do you know what
and then
the-
Brand?
even the way he speaks. And you know what? When he was like, you tell John he's your brother. Not anymore.
yeah.
I thought,
Do you know what? Yeah, I was reading. He's got really bad eyesight, so a lot of the time in the scenes he's literally squinting because he can't see shit.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
yeah. So he's just literally staring, but he can't actually see shit. So
Theon. No, Bran. I like Bran though.
thank you,
Yeah.
Theon.
you're a good man.
You're a good
you're a
man.
good
Yeah,
man.
that's what he said. You're a
Now
good man.
die. Even though I know, because I've seen the future that Arya is going to kill him. But they didn't reveal who he was though, the Night King.
Oh, well, we know.
What do you mean reveal who he was?
Remember,
We
remember
know.
the Children of the Forest
Yeah.
turned a man into
Oh,
the
they,
Night King.
yeah.
But we don't know who the man is.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing their motive was to use the White Walkers to fight against
Humans, right?
The First Men.
Can I ask you a question? So obviously the forest girl, when they asked her, she was like, "Oh, they created them innit?
Yeah.
To protect them against you."
The
whoever-
First Men, basically.
Yeah.
And basically, John and Ned and like all them men have got the blood of the First Men running through them, basically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if they created them, how comes they fight them? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, so basically, after they had obviously, beaten the First Men kind of thing, the White Walkers were like, oh shit, like, like
where the shit?
we're the shit, basically. So yeah, that's why there's literally like there was like 6 children of the forest left when we saw them.
Yeah.
They're all dead. So
Okay. Right, is there anything else we missed
from that episode.
from the episode? Any other talking points? Any other key factors that we've overlooked?
Yeah, John's a fucking bad boy, man.
No. John is a bad boy, and I love John. Don't get it twisted. This episode in particular, he was not.
All right, predictions for next episode.
They're gonna go after
Go for
Cersei.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna find out Cersei's not actually like they're gonna actually say Cersei's not actually pregnant. Like, I don't think she is.
She's
And when's John gonna tell everyone who he really is?
does he have to?
I don't
Of course, he has to.
I think John. I actually
It's a
think-
massive
I
plot twist.
Yeah, I think John's actually gonna die anyway. I think he's actually gonna die in the end.
All right, let's do this. Let's do who do we think is gonna be on the front at the end? One by one predictions.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I know
tell
you
you.
I
couldn't
think-
say,
I
but
think
just take a
Sansa-
wild one.
Sansa.
I
If
really, really hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't like her though, and I feel like she's literally becoming, what's it called? I feel like she literally is becoming Cersei. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna.
she's becoming
say,
her. Like the characteristics, even how she's trying to undermine John. Like when they would be having meetings, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, simmer down.
Yeah.
You've come here for 5 minutes.
I can't really predict
Oh,
how
I
it's
know,
gonna go.
I know, Cersei. I was around her. Okay, sis. And so does her brother.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he did grow up. But
He grew up with her, you know.
She just tried to kill him for most of his life.
Exactly.
Like.
These times you've been there for 5 minutes. Like, move. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel her, but I feel like it probably. I don't think it's gonna be Jon. I don't think it's gonna be Jon at all. I feel like Jon either might die or just not take up the throne.
I think they should just give us. Because the thing is, who else besides Jon do we even want to see there? Like, I'm not gonna be satisfied if it's Tyrion or
What about what's her name?
fucking
Daenerys.
Daenerys. No,
whatever.
Daenerys is too obvious because she's been chasing it from the beginning.
Yeah. But she will probably be the best for it though. I get what
Oh no,
Tyrion
Arya.
is in a sense.
I hope it's
where-
Arya.
They're talking about it being Gendry, innit? Because obviously.
No, but Gendry's been a background player the whole time. So for
Who?
him,
I don't even know who that is.
Gendry, man,
So basically,
Who's Gendry?
the one who makes the weapons.
yeah. So he's
Oh, Arya's
Yeah.
Eyes,
her thing.
thing.
Yeah, he's what's his name? He's Robert Baratheon's bastard son, innit, basically. And obviously, technically, because he was on the throne before being killed by Cersei and whatnot, his son should technically be the first in line. And if you remember,
but-
Cersei was having everyone killed. Like literally all of the any young children, she was having them all killed, and that's why Sir Davos obviously took him away
Okay.
and whatnot. So obviously he technically would be,
But he
the heir.
hasn't had much character development for us to even care.
Yeah.
We're not invested in him. I don't want
Yeah.
to see him on the throne because he's.
But that's someone else that does potentially.
Yeah,
have
no,
a claim.
he has a claim to the throne for sure. But I don't. To put him on there is just like to put him on there is like having like it's like having Groot kill Thanos. Like, why would you pick him?
Wait, Groot said one line in that film at the end. I
Yeah.
am Groot.
That was
I
it pretty
died.
Like, nah, I don't want to see Gendry. I want to see either Arya or Jon.
Why keep saying Arya? It's Arya.
Listen, from season 1 to God knows when, they were calling her Arya.
She
Then-
even says
then-
Arya
then-
Stark.
then-
They say
then-
Arya, fam.
then all of a sudden, no, trust me. Listen, then all of a sudden it's Arya. Trust me.
Listen, yeah,
No,
it's
no.
always been Arya to me, man.
Hand on my heart. Different characters were calling different names. She was being called Arya Stark for bare long. Then suddenly, Arya Stark. I'm thinking, what? I'm bare confused. Even the way it's spelled, it's not even spelled Arya either.
It's Arya.
Yeah, but I've definitely heard her being called Arya and Arya, 100%. And I've watched it more recently than you as well.
Really? Because I finished it. Because no, we were watching it at the same time.
Oh, you rewatched it? You fucking loser. Fuck up my face, bro. They've been thinking I had a good point. Bastard child. You snow.
Call me John.
You fucking snow, you. All right, cool. So that's Game of Thrones done, yeah? Sorry, this episode is very heavy on TV and film talk about, you know, kill us. Endgame. End to the game. You haven't
Let me just get what I have to say out the way.
wait, quickly. If you haven't seen Endgame by now, then I don't know what to
piss
tell
off.
you.
Just don't
I
ever
don't
listen to
care.
this again. I don't care.
This episode is coming out on the 5th of May. Well, it's 5th of May today. Endgame came out on the 26th of April.
Yeah, 2
Fam,
weeks.
you've had 6 weeks, all right?
Yeah.
You've had 6 long weeks to watch this movie. Yeah, you haven't seen it already. I don't know what to tell you. But where my
You got notes?
No, not my notes. I had my gun shot sounds, bro. I wanted to do a 21 gun salute, bro. But I can't.
Because you both watched. Okay, yeah, we watched the same thing, but you watched it at 2, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you watched it at 3. Okay, so no.
But I do have, after watching it for the second time, I do have a little bit of a different take though. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, to be honest, I enjoyed it both. So, like, do you know what? I'm going to even talk about our viewings because I swear to you, like, people get me mad.
What happened?
Like, bruv, tell me our viewing that people, they weren't dead. Like, they didn't
Oh,
have...
you're talking about people's vim and that?
Yeah, there was no
I don't
vim.
care about that, bro.
Nah, that got me. Because that's what made it even more live. Like,
Gina, don't feel like you have to like talk and then let us talk. We can just do a little
Exactly.
mixed bowl thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think the film was that great though. Like I
oh,
said,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, so we can just do our thing.
No,
then.
that's
No,
what
but
I'm saying.
but then that's the point. Because
No,
we
I
can
know.
debate why you
I
think
said
it's
this.
bad and why we think it's good.
So basically, when you was like, when you came on Insta and did your spiel,
I didn't do a spiel.
not spiel, but you were like, the film is like you came after you'd watched it, and obviously remember I watched it before you.
Yeah.
So I waited for you to watch it.
Yeah.
Then you put out a post, and then
Yeah.
I said to you, I disagree.
He sent me like
Yeah.
2 voice
and
notes.
I said
like,
literally, I said, do you know what? The film was good, but I don't think it was better than Infinity War.
I think it was.
And I don't think it was.
Same.
And I think it was extremely long, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like it didn't need to be that long, personally.
Okay. So have you watched all 21 films prior to that?
I'm assuming so. Maybe not all
Man
21.
said, I'm assuming.
Not all 21.
You
but
either
I've
have or you haven't.
watched,
big man.
no, but I don't know if I watched all 21, but I've watched most of the Marvel films that have come out, but I didn't rewatch them, so...
Oh, okay, cool. I never rewatched it. The only one I rewatched was
Oh, was it?
Get In.
Liverpool, you're going home. You're going. Liverpool's going home.
You're going up. Sorry.
3 lines on the... You know what I was saying? I thought it was 3 lines.
Lions.
But no, I know it's 3 lines, but I thought it was... Listen, that song, yeah?
Children remain still gleaming.
3 lines on the shirt.
You need to listen. We need to hear it every summer.
You're coming home. 96 was a beautiful year, but
Yeah, man.
listen, Euro 96 was a beautiful
Prime
time. But anyway, we digress from our point.
Yeah.
Go on.
What
So
was
yeah,
I saying?
yeah. So Infinity. So yeah. The only one I rewatched was Infinity War, basically. But yeah, I didn't rewatch either of them. So
Yeah, I just, like I said, I feel like the film, like I said, the film was good, but when I saw people saying 15 out of 10 and I was like, did we watch the same film here? But then again, I wouldn't consider myself a Marvel, like,
this is
diehard
You
fan.
ain't really invested.
No, I'm not.
That's
Yeah,
why.
Yeah.
because I'm not that invested. I don't have that same.
well, this is why it's great because you've got someone that's just you're a fan of the films, but you're not invested.
Yeah,
and you
that's
have
me.
someone that's a complete nerd, and you have who's very heavily invested as well. But obviously,
Fair enough. So we've got different.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's talk about the film in 3 parts because I feel that the film was in 3 parts. The morning at the beginning, the time heist, and then the final battle. Yeah. So the morning at the beginning, well, from the beginning of the movie up until the time heist bit, I can admit that dragged a little bit.
In my opinion, it did.
It dragged a bit. There was certain scenes that didn't have to be there or could be cut short or whatever, but I feel like it was necessary to build up the plot, the emotions, the character development, and to get us to where they are at emotionally right now after the snap.
But I feel like we kind of all knew it though. But can I just say what I found really funny was seeing Thanos cooking. I'm sorry. When the scene opened, the man's picking up onions.
Yeah.
Find that funny?
Yeah, I don't know why, because he's so huge in it, and
Okay.
it's like the pot's there, his hands big, he's picking up onions and he's like cooking. I just
making
found it.
iron mashes.
Yeah, I just found it funny. I was like, "Right, you cook like you're Thanos. Why are you cooking?"
But
I was
also,
like,
do you know what I found so funny as well? Yeah, like the stark contrast between Thanos pre-snap and Thanos post-snap. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because man done the job.
Yeah, but
Man
it's
said,
like
I do my job.
literally 2 different people, and it's funny because it's literally a direct reference from the comic. Like it's literally ripped from the page. Literally, when he does the snap, basically in the comic, like
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
the
snap?
snap, yeah, basically. But there's 2 Thanoses.
That's what it's called, yeah.
But the one that loses anyway.
Is that what it's called?
He's
yeah?
literally sitting on his farm and he's just sitting there content, really happy kind of thing. Like there's no more violent intentions and hate in his heart.
Listen,
or whatever.
Thanos is the best villain. I've
Wait,
ever
is it
seen.
free now? Is it free? Oh.
But yeah, so they start with the movie, boom. They saved Tony Stark, boom, 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 boom. Then they went after Thanos, killed Thanos in 2.2 seconds, bruv. Just hand chop, head chop.
That was really quick. To be
He got
fair,
rushed, man.
I didn't. Obviously, I've not read the comics in it, so I'm not I can't predict or I don't.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. This film, literally, they only referenced actual like pages or like little nods or Easter eggs to it here and there. The only thing I can say they kept consistent with the comics was Nebula literally playing a massive role, basically in helping them essentially. That's the only thing I can say that was consistent. But there wasn't a direct comic book storyline.
Oh, so it wasn't that you knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So for example, I was shocked that Thanos got killed so quickly. So I was like, when it happened, I thought, like, so what's next? Like, what the film's done in like 5 seconds. I didn't realize it was gonna do all of that.
Did you watch any trailers? You don't watch? You watch trailers or?
I do, but I don't think I paid.
But these trailers didn't
attention.
show nothing.
They didn't, but then everyone would have known that watching the trailers. If you saw Thanos getting his head chopped off there, you expect to see Thanos again sometime in the film.
But obviously, they ain't gonna show that in the trailer.
Yeah. No, but obviously we saw Thanos, with his helmet.
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
saw Thanos in the trailer,
Yeah.
so we knew. Like, I knew when he got
Yeah.
chopped off that wasn't the end of Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, I knew it couldn't have been. It was in 5 minutes into the film, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I didn't
But
expect.
to be fair,
No, they really rushed him, because like he was literally
no, they
cooking,
rushed him. They rushed him.
cooking his iron mashi and
And
then
four just came and was like, nah,
Forward, like,
nah.
this time I'm going for the head.
No, I hear that.
But you know what I didn't like about the movie though? Obviously, Captain Marvel was in it, but I felt that they didn't really use her well.
and it's good. I love it.
One,
I love it.
I forgot the end scene from Captain Marvel. So when she just suddenly saved Tony Stark and brought him to the thing, I thought, where's the Hi,
connection.
I'm Carol Danvers. I'm Captain. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Nice to meet you. I've been here for X amount of years. Like, I didn't feel like they built up the relationship between her and the Avengers. It was just, hey, I'm here.
She just came in from
I'm here to save the
nowhere.
day. But where's the backstory of who you are and where you went?
And you know what I agree?
She explained it though.
No, she didn't explain it.
She did because
Where?
she literally went.
She said like,
No.
I'm what that she's been in the.
Where'd you explain it?
her.
You know, you're going, Liverpool.
Wait, who scored, please? Thank you. Oh my God, he scored 2. Oh, man.
No, where did she explain it?
Okay, so basically, her and Rhodey basically are having a back and forth kind of thing, and that's another little Easter egg.
Where?
as well.
No, stop talking about what.
Who the
In
little
the comics. I'm saying, what did they show us in the movie?
No, I'm talking about. So basically, she was like, "Oh, everyone else, not every planet has the Avengers kind
Yeah.
of thing." So that's an indication that look, she doesn't actually have time to be on camera doing her thing. She's got
she-
other places.
No, but she
that's
did-
no,
no, but
that's
she-
not what I'm saying,
No, but
Dami.
I know she mentioned and said something about like she's got to go in it. Like you might not see me for a while.
Yeah.
She's got to go protect the planets. But what you're saying is true because I watched Captain Marvel and I thought it was crap anyway. But
It was
had
crap,
I not have watched the film, I would have been like, "Who's this bitch?"
Yeah, I'm saying there was no dialogue that we
Nothing,
saw
yeah.
that explained
who she was.
she
And
was to the
She
Avengers.
had quite a significant role at the
Because-
end. I think so.
She appeared out of nowhere at the end of Captain Marvel. Oh, where's Fury? And then the next thing we see is her saving Tony,
But
bringing him back and then dusting off. There was no, like, I wanted to see some type of verbal dialogue between her and the Avengers, talking about who she was.
So basically, then I get what you're saying, but basically, it all started from Infinity War. The pager, right?
Fam,
I get what you're
trying
saying.
to find these reasons, but
No,
you're
I'm
not,
not-
that's not what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is you're talking about she's not really explaining who she was, kind of thing, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, yeah, you have the pager.
Yeah.
Then the next thing you have the Captain Marvel film.
Yeah.
And then at the end of Captain Marvel, you have her coming back asking where Fury is. So
Yeah.
they didn't know what that pager was. They were just
Yeah.
like, oh, we're trying to figure out what it is. And then she literally comes in.
Yeah.
And then she's asking where Fury is. So obviously, something's happened off camera anyway. Obviously,
That's what I'm saying.
Off. We don't need. But the thing is, do you really see?
Yes, yes.
Why do you see it?
I want to see it. The same way I wanted to see Professor Hulk become Professor Hulk, not just appear in a calf talking about take pictures with the kids.
Yeah.
I want to see him in that gamma chamber for 80 months or whatever, going through the emotions.
Personally, I
and
don't mind.
becoming Professor Hulk.
I don't mind sitting in the cinema for 5 hours for Endgame, but that's basically what you're asking for.
No, they could have cut that fucking calf scene
Can
and
I
replaced it with the scene of
Can I
him becoming
just
the guy.
say that Hulk was looking like a sweet one?
Are you
Listen,
taking the piss?
Let me give you. Let me show you why. I was watching that film, yeah.
No,
and
you're
I-
taking the piss.
No. Hold on. I literally need you to see what I'm saying, yeah. I watched that film, yeah, and I thought,
Don't provoke me to anger,
listen,
Or else you'll be in danger.
no. I watched the film, yeah.
Man said the Hulk was looking like a
Listen,
sweet one.
I watched the film and I literally thought, bruh,
Huh?
is that you? Yeah. Hold on. Let me land. I put it on my Insta story. Come and see
matter.
really?
the
Doesn't matter.
girl.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
All
matter.
the girls
I
are
wrote,
mad.
Yeah,
It don't matter
is
if
it
you
me?
agree.
Listen. Is it me or was Hulk looking like a sweet one? Yeah. One person said, laugh out loud, yes. Someone said, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely looking at him differently. Love struck eyes, yeah. Someone else said, very sexy. Someone else said, agreed. Someone said, I knew it. I said, Hulk is gonna be the new Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
This is like
Someone
your thing.
else said, listen, the girl them are mad.
Hold on,
Someone
but the girl
else
them
said-
saying that Caesar was buff.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't you see it?
When he was dressed in the
When he was
suit.
just in the suit.
So you agree?
Well, that Caesar was looking
Yeah.
like a... Not that he was... No, I got it.
I feel happy, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled.
Big man.
I'm happy because
I never
never
experienced it at all.
what God gave it to me.
No, you don't.
I'm grateful to him.
If you need any more evidence that women are truly indeed mad, yeah. How are you?
Man says Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
Caesar and Hulk, like
Yeah.
he's literally CGI, man. Like
Anyway, y'all crazy. Yeah, so I wanted to see the Hulk become Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
Those are my only real 2 gripes, but it's a personal gripe. Apart from that, my third gripe is I didn't like Fat, like I told you before, I didn't like Fat 4.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like Fat 4.
oh no, but
I I liked it in
Not-
terms, it was very uncomfortable to watch, to be honest with you, because it's just obviously that's not just how you expect him to be in it.
Yeah.
And I was hoping by the end of it he would have
Yeah,
lost
it's
weight. Or like,
Endgame. I want to see the
I wanted to
badass
see like
for
a running scene where he like run. You know
Training.
when they all suit up.
Yeah.
Like I wanted
It's
him
the
to
eye
like.
of the time.
I wanted him to come back like and run into it, and obviously he's slim. But then I saw Belair.
No, I loved it purely for the fact that
It was entertaining though.
in terms of the MCU, yeah, he came in. Like I said it before, he came in. He's technically, forget like Captain Marvel, he technically is the strongest Avenger. He came in there fully powered up and everything, and you literally saw him hit rock bottom all the way to, even down to the last film. He's in rock bottom. Like he literally, and the thing is, what made it even funny as well. Have you guys seen Big Lebowski?
No.
Basically, it was literally like they were basically like paying homage to that kind of thing. So the way he was dressed with the sunglasses, with the hair, everything, it was basically that. He's basically.
Yeah, but that ain't how I want to see.
No, but it made it funny. It made it more interesting. That even the fact that he's all of those things, right? And then by the end of it, he's still got 2 hammers. Like he's still
he's still
badass. He's still 4. Like he's been through all of that,
but he's
still 4.
Yeah, bruv, that's bigger than a fupa, bro. Yeah. And his hair was so green. I just wanted him to bath. I just thought he just looked like he stank.
But yeah.
No.
I loved it, man.
All right, so the beginning part of the film, we all agree it was good, but it was a bit like cool. Time heist now.
Time heist.
Foursome time heist.
Loved it.
It was good.
It was good. It was cool. I liked it.
And I like the fact that, what's her name? Blue girl. What do you call it? Nebula. Like when they did the switch.
Yeah, that was a twist I didn't expect.
Yeah, plot twist. When redhead died.
Oh yeah, so that
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care.
Yeah, see,
no,
and I know exactly why I know exactly why I didn't care. And the thing is, I didn't, but it still kind of hit me in a way. But it would have made it better. It would have made it better for me personally. It would have made it better if it was her and Hulk that were there.
Yeah, because they have that connection.
Because they've made a connection. So it would. But her and Clinton is okay. Fair enough. Them two are good friends. Blah blah blah. But it's just like,
you know what? The writers are dumb. You're right. Yeah. They should have sent the Hulk and thingy.
Yeah.
Not the Hulk, not Hawkeye and.
No, but I feel like they needed Hulk at the end though.
Yeah, but only thing is,
Hulk wasn't really needed in New York.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't needed. But the thing is,
he got it quickly though.
Yeah, he got it quickly.
Yeah, but anyone could have went to speak to her.
Yeah, but
what's her name?
The Asian one.
I'm lying.
Yeah,
anyone could have went to speak to her.
But I think him talking to her also made sense as well, because he's also the only one that can really explain what's happening, because he's obviously the second smartest guy there. Yeah, and then also obviously the ancient one, I suppose, trusting him. And what I liked as well is that they do the symmetry thing as well, where in Infinity War he delivered the news of Thanos to what's his name, to Doctor Strange and Wong, and then obviously he's done the same thing in Endgame as well. So there is that. I suppose they are trying to keep some sort of linearity, if you like, is that the word, and familiarity there as well. But personally, I would have liked to seen him in Vormir.
I think that's a reach.
Yeah. No, I would have liked to seen him in Vormir.
No, I mean a reach about he delivered. I know he delivered the news to both of them, but I don't think that was like a
plan, like
a proper plan. Like, let's make sure that Bruce delivers the news to both Strange and the Sorcerer.
Well, when he goes, I'm looking for Doctor Strange, like, you're 5 years too early. She already knew,
because of who she is. No,
yeah, no, I get what you mean, but I feel like obviously that they are like, the Russo brothers are very, very, very deliberate in what they do.
I've got one question which I didn't understand. I didn't get. Yeah, you know, where did they come from? Like, I don't think did I miss it?
What?
Did they explain where they came from? So remember, obviously the Avengers, they weren't missing, and they were in another dimension, or they were somewhere in it.
Yeah,
and then they're about to fight, and it looks like they're about to lose, and then Doctor Strange, they all start coming out, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't get, like, it just randomly happened.
Okay. No, remember, the Hulk done the snap.
Yeah.
And that reversed everything.
He brought them back.
So the Hulk brought everyone to life.
But when the Hulk brought everyone back to, when he did the snap,
Are you asking where they were all that time?
Yeah.
In their place.
Yes.
So wherever they died, that's where they were.
So everyone just came back from the dead.
Yeah.
Everyone came back from there, but it was like...
But it's because they didn't come back straight away, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So when Hulk done it, that's when...
Oh, no. So basically, Hulk done it, and from my understanding, they were back, but it wasn't until obviously Doctor Strange and other sorcerers started bringing them back to where the battle was, basically. So wherever do you know what I mean? So wherever they were, they're not going to magically appear at the Avengers.
No, fair enough. But I found it I was just like,
Yeah, they're going to be where they died. So Spider-Man and everyone were on Titan, Black Panther and them.
That's my take on it anyway. So.
And then,
because literally everyone just came from nowhere.
But I like the a part of the time house where obviously Captain America has to fight himself.
Yeah.
Cap versus Cap.
Yeah, and like that was just like some
That was sick.
That was
MMA
sick.
shit.
And
then
he said that. What did he said? Something. He said
it's
a
like
word.
it's like that's America's ass. That is America's ass.
Oh, you mean when he goes,
He said a word, and that's what made
I
him
can do
like,
this all day.
No, when he made at the ending to kind of get him to kind of calm down.
Oh, he said Bucky's alive.
Oh, Bucky's alive.
Okay.
Yeah, he said Bucky's alive. But yeah, and then obviously like when they're in the lift and you thought we were gonna see like Winter Soldier again.
Fam.
Yeah.
Listen,
Listen, Winter Soldier is still the best movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is.
I don't know.
Winter Soldier shits on.
You know, I didn't realize though that Captain America is very, very positive. Like, and has all these positive affirmations.
That's him.
That's what kills
That's
me. Though.
him.
You know, no, I never. So you know when he's just like,
it's borderline corny.
and he's just exactly, and he's just like, I know you can. Like, it's just like, like I didn't realize he was like,
he's basically poking fun at himself.
Yeah.
But and then he's in the lift. He's like Hell Hydra. I was like, oh my god.
But personally, I think they were dumb for believing him though.
No, because the thing is with Hydra in general, anyway, like everyone, it's like that's how you differentiate between being Hydra.
I was hoping that they thought though. Thinking,
That's
elevator scene.
That's what I thought as well. But yeah, that was if you didn't, that was a callback to the comics as well.
The Time House was sick. I didn't. The funny thing is when they said they were gonna go and get the Soul Stone, it didn't even dawn on me that one of them would have to die until they got there.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
I didn't even realize.
which made sense.
So hold on. The Power Stone was War Machine and Nebula.
Yeah.
And that's when the switcheroo. Well, that's when both Nebulas had like a cross connection on their database or whatever. That whole plot twist was well done. Tony and Thingy, obviously Tony botched up the Space Stone, so then he had to go back to the 1970s to get.
Did you see Stan Lee, by the way, Gina, in the car?
Did I see
Stan Lee in the car?
No, I probably missed it.
Okay, yeah. And she's just driving past like really fast. I forgot what he says, kind of thing, but it's like a de-aged version of him.
Or did I see it? I think so. It rings a bell.
I think he says something like "make love, not war" or something like that. Like he's like before they actually get into the army, but he's driving past really, really fast. But anyway,
So yeah, that was cool. Obviously,
and then Tony getting to see his dad as well.
See his dad, Jarvis.
Yeah,
the real Jarvis was there as well. You saw Hank Pym's original Ant-Man helmet on the table. It was nice Easter egg.
A de-aged version of not Kurt Russell. What's his name? I forgot his name. Michael Douglas. That's the one.
Yeah, so that was cool. But yeah, no, Time House was a nice element. It's a nice little time travel bit. I liked the way that was put together. Yeah. And then they got back. Tony made the gauntlet, hopped on the snap, and this is when the fuckery started to happen. So when Thanos destroyed the Avengers headquarters.
That was mad.
I dropped balls on. Like, man didn't fire.
He didn't.
Hold on. Where's the... Thanos came through with the bombs. Thanos said, "It's me. I'm back. I'm back from the future." That's when the film really started. Like, the last battle scene, so from when Tony and Cap went out and saw Thor just standing there watching him.
Yeah.
What's he doing now? He's just there.
Yeah.
From that moment on,
scene there alone.
Listen,
because Chris Hemsworth was such a dope actor, so the look on his face there, I genuinely believed that he just wanted to fight. That's the look he had of it. He's just like, I just want to fight now. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that was dope, and then obviously getting double hammered up on the Thursday.
Man went.
Like,
man had Mjolnir
and
Stormbreaker at the same time. Man said, I got the Finn calm downs and the rip.
You know, are so silly.
What else?
Man said, I got the feather light and the flavor.
Well, in your screenings, didn't everyone like get hyped and start going mad and whatnot?
Nah.
Oh,
I went to bougie cinema though, so you
listen, yeah. I was in Cineworld in 02, yeah, and let me tell you, yeah, everyone went nuts. When obviously he's there and he transformed, and then the first time I come, they're like, oh, cool. And then the second one, everyone went mad. Like everyone went nuts.
Serious?
Like it was like a football match.
Like,
it was like, that's what I think, that first experience of watching the film, especially that whole battle.
Oh shit, sorry about that. But then top 5 Dead or Alive moment happened. Top 2, and it ain't 2. Moments when
the hammer,
when Cap wielded Mjolnir.
Oh.
Listen, yeah, no homo. But I've never seen a man handle another man's hammer like that in my life.
Pause. You gotta
Wed pause.
pause that fella. No, but Cap wielding the hammer is top moment in the MCU history, fam.
When I tell
my heart was
you,
racing, cuz.
Listen.
Man gave Thanos the pap.
Yeah, listen. Uppercutted
Then
him.
through the shield, pap. Double up on pap, pap. Then the thunder came. Fam, it was an absolute mazing.
You are such an uncle, fam.
Literally.
No, he battered him up, bro.
You proper.
Then obviously Thanos came. I thought Thanos was going to kill him. Thanos was giving him the work.
Yeah.
He was giving him the body blow. Boo, boo, boosa.
Are you alright?
Fam, I thought Thanos was going to kill him, yeah. The shield was in half, fam. The double-edged sword thing, I thought he was going to stick it through his chest. I thought, Game of Thrones
He
type death.
cut his leg and then I was like, okay, he's definitely done for now.
And then he was done for, and then all of a sudden you hear,
on your left?
on your left.
I'm like, what do you mean on your left?
Black Panther, Shuri, and Okoye come out.
Listen.
Doctor Strange comes
and
out.
everyone started
Falcon
clapping.
comes flying. Listen.
Did you not clock, that M'Baku, he's not that far away from Hulk. Did you see the scene when they're running?
In what? Size?
As in like in height. It's mad. There's a scene. You know the scene where they're all running? Yeah?
Hold on, was it Baku there?
Yeah.
Him
And
the-
he's literally, and they're running, and he's proper
I remember
not
him
that
still.
far away from Hulk. And I was like,
He was there. He was there.
I was like, is he that big? Or like,
No,
that's
he's big
all?
still.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy,
But the thing is, Professor Hulk anyway, they made him smaller than traditional.
Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot my fourth gripe with the movie. Yeah, obviously in Infinity War, we saw Hulk get boom, 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 MMA'd by Thanos. Yeah, didn't come out for the whole movie. We're thinking, cool, Endgame, he's gonna get
he
redemption.
was like, he didn't.
Where was the Thanos versus Hulk
He
rematch?
didn't really fight. He didn't fight, did he?
Professor Hulk didn't show us what he's capable
I
of.
can't lie to you. Yeah,
didn't fight?
I'm pretty glad that didn't happen.
Why?
I didn't really want to see it.
Stop going against my points every time, bro.
What do you mean? Like, I'm not going to agree with you. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm happy that it happened because in the comics,
In the comics, they fight and he gets wiped as well.
because that wasn't really true to the comics.
Can
you
I
know?
just also say what I thought was sick? So 2 females badded up Thanos. Firstly,
Scarlet.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She gave him the work.
She put him on his knees.
But then he gave her the work though.
No, he did. But
Man took a young Power Stone
no
out of the glove into his hand.
yeah.
One touch.
Boosa!
Yeah,
One
but
touch,
cool.
though.
Fair enough. But that doesn't take away
No, I'm not
the
saying.
grind that she put in. Why's your face like that?
No, I'm thinking of the work she's giving him. Yeah,
Yeah.
she beat him up.
She did. She battered him, and then was it Scarlet?
Not
Scarlet
really.
Witch.
She didn't really bad him up.
She
Where?
did. What
She has to take out a Power Stone. Just listen. She put him on his knees.
No, she gave him a couple blows. Then he smacked her away with the Power Stone.
No, Yusuff.
Before that, literally,
not for time, but she had a
literally they were playing mercy with each other.
Yeah,
and she put him on his knees, and that's when he had to take out the Power Stone.
Yeah.
Like,
She gave him work.
But obviously, when she came and destroyed the ship,
then-
though, that was her saving the day.
And then
Because
Scarlet came, and also
I don't really like Scarlet.
No, but I still felt like she gave
don't really
him.
warm to her.
I don't really feel it
Nah,
either.
she's
but
dope still.
she gave him like a piece of
Yeah, because she's
her
an
mind.
Infinity Stone.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just like the fact that females were doing their thing. And then was it when Captain Marvel was trying to
Take the glove and
take the
everyone.
glove, and,
yeah.
and then someone was like, "Oh, is she gonna be alright?" And then it was
Everyone.
no, the females. Like,
Yeah, everyone.
Oh yeah. No, it was
all the
Captain.
girls.
Yeah, no, every female is what I mean. So
yeah,
it was
all the
Spider-Man.
females were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, don't worry, she's got in good hands."
So
I was like,
basically,
"Yes, girl, damn."
A-Force, that's
A-Force.
A-Force.
So basically, yeah, he was on.
They were
Yeah,
A-Force.
he
Is
was
that
on,
what they're called?
yeah.
It's all the female Avengers.
Yeah, I was gassed. I was just
Yeah,
like,
he's on the phone. What I like,
girls.
he was like, "Oh, I'm Peter Parker." She's like, "Hey, Peter Parker, you got something for me?"
Yeah.
And he's like, and then someone's like, "You're gonna be right." And I literally see everyone line up. I was like, "Yes." It didn't feel forced. It didn't feel corny. It just looked
Yeah.
dope. Like,
And then when they passed it to Black Panther,
yeah,
and he went on his little mission, he was soaking up all the energy that he was getting hit with. And then he
Yeah.
came down with a whoop-ah! Came down with a he came down with a pow. Listen, that whole gauntlet pass and parcel bit, epic.
and then Captain America threw a millionaire, and then literally like
Millionaire.
millionaire.
Oh, millionaire.
Yeah.
No, you have to say that. This
Millionaire.
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 She threw it, and then Spider-Man.
Caught it. Well, caught it, but yeah, used his web
Yeah.
to ride on it.
But you know what I liked? I liked Valkyrie on the horse because it was different from everyone else. And she took out the
Chitauri ship.
Chitauri with the spear and that.
Yeah.
Valkyrie.
We're forgetting Ant-Man one banged the ship.
Oh yeah,
You got
Ant-Man,
you got
To
just
be fair, Ant-Man was a big part of the movie.
he was actually.
Yeah,
strangely
massive. And we
enough.
forgot about him the whole time. But yeah, Ant-Man
Bless him.
played a massive part of the movie. Obviously, it was his idea to do the quantum
Yeah.
whatever. I do feel that a lot of his scenes could have been cut though. I told you before. I'd rather see other things. Him running around, looking at the names and hey, little boy, what's going on?
Oh yeah, when he came,
yeah. But he was necessary. He was necessary as well. Do you think the comedy hit?
No,
I think it did.
No, it was like, you know what I find with a lot of these films though, it's not, the comedy's always going to be cringe regardless, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the comedy.
So it was like, there wasn't that much comedy. It was like, when he was like, oh, I peed my pants. I don't know which one.
Korg is the only funny person.
I don't know which one, little me or old me.
Those scenes.
Let me have some more.
Korg, when they were playing.
Yeah, I love Korg.
When they were playing thingy, when they were playing Fortnite was cool, and obviously.
Oh, when he threw the pizza at the screen.
Did he pay?
Yeah, and then
that killed me.
And then that nuke boy that was bullying them, calling him a dickhead or whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. Let's not forget about Rescue.
Oh yeah.
Big moment.
Yeah.
You know who's Rescue?
I don't know who Rescue is. You know, I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
who.
saying, cuz you're not really about this.
Tony's
MCU
wife
life.
when she comes in.
Oh, was that her name? Yeah. Cool.
Pepper Potts. When they were fighting back to back.
What's her name? Gwyneth. Is that Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah.
Gwyneth who?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
My mum,
Paltrow.
My mum said Gwyneth.
I had a young boner when she came on the screen still. Her and Tony doing back to back, fam. I thought, yes.
No, but when
give
they
it
were
to
fighting
them.
together,
Give it to them, Rescue.
It was like couple goals. I was like, bless you, look, man.
Are you telling me the truth, Pepper Potts?
Because you remember when he was earlier in the film, when he's with Morgan and then he's like, she's got a helmet. She's like,
that was bait. That was set up, innit?
Yeah, but he was like, oh, your mum never wears anything. Anything I give her, like, oh my God.
But I was hoping there's going to be more like new heroes introduced. Though.
Nah, the thing is, what was good about this film? You have to remember, like we've invested 11 years into watching this kind of.
So it's
thing.
done now. That's it.
No. There's faithful.
Don't ever write off the MCU again in your life, Gina.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
It's not done, all right?
Yeah.
It's not done.
So there's phase 4 after this, basically. But what I liked about it is the fact that all the main characters that we got in the first Avengers film, they all had their shine, and that's what it's about. Because too many times people are talking about what's happening in the next film and blah blah blah. This is for the people that has been stuck with it for the first 11 years, basically. And the first original 6 Avengers that we got in 2012.
No, you're a neek.
They all got.
You're a neek. This whole pod episode, the last hour or so.
Hold on.
You are such a neek. I'm literally looking at you thinking, rah. Dami, is this what you do in your spare time? You probably got sweat patches on your back right now, innit?
Have I?
Wait.
Almost. Because he's so engaged.
Oh, there's a big part of the movie we haven't spoke about yet.
Good.
But we have to give this guy.
You're talking as if you're selling me a presentation or
21 gun salute to my man. What's going on here, bro? Tony motherfucking Stark.
No, obviously, I was gonna say we haven't spoken about him.
Iron Man.
Am I the only one though that like everything?
It's sad.
Like, I didn't like. It was sad for me, but I never felt like crying. I don't know.
Listen,
I didn't feel like crying.
I told you already. Yeah.
You shed a tear.
No, I didn't shed a tear.
You wanted to,
wanted
didn't it?
I felt it coming, but I suppressed it.
It wasn't.
And it wasn't when he died. It was when at the funeral
funeral.
they kept panning to everyone's.
Yeah.
Everyone. They kept panning
I don't
the
get
camera to everyone, and I was like, the funny thing, I watched it twice, and both times I had the exact same feeling. It was
Oh,
weird.
you felt really sad.
It felt like deja vu. No, I felt sad about Gina. You know when you feel an emotion?
Yeah.
I imagine the emotion was called like 001. And I had the exact same feeling, 001 again, at the exact same time. And I felt, I'm going to cry.
No.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
But I didn't cry.
There was no ounce of sadness. Like
It was.
it's
Yeah,
sad.
because
I
you're
mean,
not invested.
no, I mean it's like it's a sad. It was sad, but it had to happen. I feel like it had to happen because he was moving too selfish in the beginning. Anyway,
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? Him dying?
Moving selfish. What are you talking about?
He was.
Tony's always been selfish.
He's
like,
as in he was. Let me land in the sense where remember when they first came to him? Yeah, he weren't willing to sacrifice. Like his whole thing was really.
I don't want to lose what I've got. Basically,
His whole thing was,
Yeah, 'cause you got a daughter.
like, it's sad that people have lost their lives, but I ain't trying to lose what I've got in it. Like, that's not what I'm here for.
but no,
whatever.
but it goes back further than that. Tony is literally.
He's always been selfish. No, but that's what I'm saying, and I know that that's been his a character trait.
I think it's harsh to call him selfish.
So I feel like it was nice because it showed that he did a very selfless act, basically, which is a good way for him to kind of go out, and he'll be remembered for that forever. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. But to even attach selfish to Tony
Okay,
Stark is
not
crazy talk.
No, I wouldn't say. Obviously, he's not selfish. Come on, look what he does.
Look what he's done for the whole 2 years.
No, I know.
And you're agreeing with her.
No, not selfish, but do you get what I mean?
He's got a selfish personality.
He does though. He has
Yeah,
that.
but he still does bits though.
He does bits.
He does bits, but I feel like he's very me. It's about him and like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So he's self-centered.
Because he's a billionaire, playboy.
Yeah,
philanthropist.
he's very self-centered. However, he is an effing genius.
Man done the. That's a snap, by the way. Man done the snap. Tony Stark, motherfucking Tony Stark. R.I.P. Tony Stark. R.I.P. Sansa Stark. R.I.P. Ned Stark. R.I.P. all the Starks. You don't know.
Sansa isn't dead, bruv.
No, but I hope
Shansha, please.
Wow. Wait, Sansa, please.
Shansha, please.
Lord Baelish.
No, but Tony went out like a G. But the first time I watched it, I didn't realize how he got the stones from Thanos.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Oh, literally when they were scrapping in it.
Yeah, but it didn't. I was like, raw, because obviously Thanos went.
Yeah. I am inevitable.
I'm not gonna lie, Thanos is the best villain. Man almost won again.
Yeah.
The scene when he had the glove, I thought, how
Again?
is he gonna win again?
Yeah.
I thought, wow, they're gonna end it. He's gonna stop again and it's gonna be done. I thought, nah, this can't be true. Thanos is the best villain they've ever been.
Yeah. There was a massive difference between the Thanos in this film and the Thanos in Infinity War as well. Like this Thanos seemed to be even like more like violent and angry.
Because obviously, no, but think about it. Because obviously
he's watched his whole demise.
He's seen what's happened, and he's just like, okay, cool. My plan clearly of taking out half of you was a bit too subtle. I need to finish you, lot.
Yeah, and he goes, oh yeah, when I destroy planets, it's just like he just does it for business kind of thing. But this one,
enjoy it.
It's personal. I'm gonna enjoy destroying you, motherfuckers, you cockroaches. And then obviously at the end. You know what someone said to me? Why didn't Cap bring back Peggy rather than staying where he was and living out his life? No?
No, I wouldn't. That would just be rubbish. Like, cause then
I thought he was a very good-looking old man.
Yeah, let's remember. Agent 13, her granddaughter, kind of thing would like. So she's gonna have her granddaughter and her around the same age together in the same universe. That would just be that'd be ridiculous, man.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I get it though, but question for you, because you know this. Cap going back and living out his life.
Yeah.
What would have been affected in the normal timeline?
So basically what it means now is that we can literally have phase 4 of the Marvel films they can do whatever they like.
Are you sure about that? Because somebody said that all Cap done was create another reality.
Yeah, so basically what they can do with that now is literally the same way we're going to get the Loki film. Because remember Loki obviously disappeared.
I hate Loki, man.
I love Loki.
I hate
Oh yeah, he disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, so that's how he's going to have his own show basically. But I'm guessing that's what going to be about on Disney Plus. But basically, Cap doing that basically means now that they can create whatever story or timeline they want because the timeline that they're in now has been completely distorted.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all it is. And remember as well, everyone that got brought back, basically, they are 5 years younger than everybody else. They're in the exact state that they were when they left, basically.
Yeah.
So everything's kind of fucked up, basically, which is good because that means now they can basically tell stories that they will never expect.
But they messed up though. Actually, no. What's Spider-Man friend called again?
Oh, I've forgotten his name. But yeah, no, he got snapped as well.
Oh, okay.
He got snapped as well.
Yeah, but then they both got snapped. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was thinking if he didn't get snapped, why does he look the same?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So a few things. I think they're setting up the Young Avengers, obviously, because they got Cassie Lang in there. She's big now.
Yeah.
Hawkeye was training his daughter.
Yeah.
You've got for those who don't know, the little boy at the funeral, well, not little boy, the teenage boy at the funeral who's just standing by himself. That's the little boy from Iron Man 3. For those who don't know. Do you know? Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that boy at the funeral was the boy from Iron Man 3. Yeah. If you ain't seen Iron Man 3, you don't need to watch it.
Dead, yeah.
Piss me off, man.
But he might be Iron Lad, which is basically just a boy version of Iron Man.
Okay.
But it's not going to happen though.
I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. So you got Iron Lad, you got Cassie Lang, who's, what's her name again? Her name?
Oh my gosh.
Stature or something like that.
Yeah, Stature.
Stature, then you've got Hawkeye daughter, who's actually in the comics, it's not actually her though, it's someone called Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
But anyway. And then apparently in Young Avengers, old Cap is their leader or mentor or something?
So basically, the reason why we can have old Cap and we can have young black Captain America, what's his name, Sam Wilson, is because
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that twist as well.
I would have liked to see Bucky.
Yeah, I
Captain
prefer
America
Bucky
for a bit anyway.
Falcon, he hasn't got no powers. Like,
yeah, but he still does.
Babs tweeted that Shield need to give him some serum because he's not cutting it with them wings, cuz.
Yeah, he get like
with his weird beard.
That part, his beard didn't get fully brought back when he got snapped.
Fam, his beard looks like borders from like 93. Like, what are those? What are those? But yeah, I'm not really feeling Falcon being Captain America. So, but he's a black man, so I'll support him. Barack Obama and that, you get me? But I preferred if Bucky was Cap.
Papa Doc.
But the thing is, he couldn't because the guy's
Anthony
technically
Mackie.
he's still a terrorist.
Yeah, that's someone said to me as well. He can't be because he's still So yeah, they set that up. What else did they set up? Oh, as Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
They set that up. So Thor's now gonna be with the Guardians.
Yeah.
There's a whole conspiracy about Gamora.
Is she gonna come back?
Did Gamora get snapped with Tony Snap, or did she run away? And
I genuinely couldn't tell you. Like that's one thing I don't have any idea about.
Because remember when Quill, is it Quill?
Peter Quill, yeah.
He was on the ship. He was searching for her, innit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was arguing with my sister. I said to him that everyone that Tony stamped everyone who came with Thanos.
So she was there, innit?
Yeah. But we didn't see her at all.
I don't think he even met her.
What do you mean you didn't see her when?
He didn't meet her though. That's the thing, dude. He didn't meet her.
You said we didn't see her at all when?
We didn't see her during the battle.
Only when he kicked it.
Oh yeah,
when she was
when she kicked Thingy in the balls.
Yeah, she was like, oh my gosh, is that him?
Yeah. Apart from that, we didn't see her again.
The thing is as well, Tony wouldn't have known that she's good now, so he would just literally just.
Yeah, he would have. I think she got snapped.
Yeah. I don't. But yeah.
Everyone said, "Oh, Guardian 3 is going to be about them finding Gamora." No, that's a shit plot, bruv.
Don't want to hear about that.
Guardian of the Galaxy 3, the search for Gamora. Nah, I'm not in it.
They might spend like the first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, or like little bits in here.
Yeah.
Man wants to see Adam Warlock, cuz. Yeah, Aisha, what was her name? The gold woman.
Yeah.
They need to bring her back, even though she's shit, but she's still the baddie from before.
He's going to be a villain, I think, in that film.
Yeah. And then, obviously, I know you keep going on about this all the time. Oh my God, they done the Easter egg for Namor. Go on, go on.
What is
tell
the
us,
Easter egg?
Tell us, Dami.
Oh, it's just like a reference to something. So that's what was good.
Basically, because
in film terms,
like if you do an Easter egg hunt, they're hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Easter eggs are things that are in films that are hidden,
I
like
know,
a hidden message, hidden gem.
Only a neek would know that. So
No,
I know you've said
I know
before.
as well.
I know. Yeah, you're both neeks though, which is fine.
Where's your cup?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Where's your cup? Where's your cup? Nicks on 3.
It's
1,
like-
2, 3, Nicks.
It's like
Cheers.
energy, eager man. You're very. You know what I mean?
What you say? Energy ego, man. No, me and you fighting.
No,
huh?
it's energy, eager man.
Don't
It's,
provoke me to.
do you know where that's
anger.
from?
No, where?
You know, Don't Be a Menace. It's South Central, watching Hood. When he goes for the crash dummy. job interview, And the white man, when he's like, and he falls out the fool. And something like he's not scared to die. And the guy's like, energy, eager man.
Yo, don't make me freestyle, bro.
Woo.
Yeah, don't make me freestyle, fam.
With your mommy.
Because man will
Kill
finish you, bro.
up,
Go on.
got this
Mommy,
money.
Gina,
Yeah.
with your big
He
eyes.
actually freestyled on what do you call it? He actually freestyled on what was it? On Nutty Violin.
On what?
Do you remember on the potty?
Oh, album cuts.
Body whiskey.
Listen, Odie Whiskey.
Still.
You used to.
Bars, nigga.
Tony Stark died. Nebula was a big part of the movie.
Oh.
We had Fat Four. We had Fat Four. We had what's her face? What's her face, man?
We don't know what her face is.
Valkyrie.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be the leader of Asgard,
Okay.
and she might be female 4. You never know.
True.
I want Cork and Meek to go on the ship though with before that.
I don't think Korg is just hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Hey, Revolution.
No, it's funny still. What else happened in this movie? Is that it?
What was your favorite part, Gina?
When Thanos was picking food. Hungry belly.
Yeah, it's true, innit? I'm a foodie, innit? I thought, oh. Not even that, but I thought, he's too much of a man. Like, look at with your big hands. My friend, sit down and let somebody cook for you. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, imagine like your elder, like going to pick food. It's like, I just found it really weird. Like,
But I thought that this was going to be like a unanimous, everyone thinks the film was going to be sick. But the amount of people that thought the film was dead, I'm genuinely shocked. I had an argument with a guy here. He's telling me that Age of Ultron is better than this.
Are you serious?
Fam.
Okay,
I
you don't need that person in
He's
your life.
basically telling me, where was the action? Where was the fight? It was too boring. It was too long.
you know what it was? It's because the only fight scene was the end scene, innit? So imagine.
No, Cap versus Cap.
Yeah, but I guess so. But like, imagine you've sat there for 3 hours, practically 3 hours, and you only, in terms of action,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
It
very
was worth it.
That last
It was
one.
worth it. It was worth it.
No, but I'm not saying that it's not enough. But
Mjolnir.
I'm saying that if you're someone who
Likes
action, you're going to be very disappointed.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
sometimes dialogue, sometimes build up, sometimes plot, sometimes character development, sometimes arc. Not every time, kapoom, 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 bruv.
I hear that, but
You know what I mean?
I just think I'm glad though that there's mixed reviews because when I watched it, I thought, I don't really like. I didn't think like I literally thought, I didn't think that film was that good, and it was refreshing to know that I wasn't the only one.
I came out the movie shaking.
Do you know what I mean? So I was
Listen.
happy that I wasn't the only one that felt that way because I thought,
Sweating, fam. It was
Fam,
not-
Captain America was wielding Mjolnir. Do you understand what that means? Like they gave us a comic book moment, something to geek out about, cuz.
They gave us
Really?
tons. They gave us tons.
No,
but
they
that-
gave us
but
tons.
They did. They did.
Not really.
They did.
Where?
Okay, so
What moment was epic like that? Don't mention Fat Four again.
That's on my list. Still.
Don't mention Fat Four again.
No, but you're talking about they gave us tons of comic moments. Maybe not to that
Yeah, but
epic,
epic ones though.
maybe not to that level, but that was too much. That was genuinely too much.
And I didn't like Captain Marvel's haircut as well.
I liked it.
Threw me. Nah.
I liked
what
her hair.
they did.
It pissed me off.
What they did was smart. Was that
I liked
they
it.
gave her actual modern look
from today. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what she looks like now. So.
War Machine's third armor when he came.
Yeah.
When he had raccoon on his thing.
Yeah.
That was hard still.
Yeah.
No? Gina, do you notice that?
No.
Of course you didn't.
That that warranted a kick, but
No, I don't want
I
your-
learned to control myself, so I
your
didn't do it.
everyone, I don't like these 720s, you know. You have them as well, innit?
Yeah.
I don't feel them. You know the Rambo.
They're
Do
called
you
270s.
remember?
They're not
Turbulence?
720s.
Oh, the 720. The 720.
720s are the other ones with the bubble.
Yeah.
I've got them though.
Those
White.
ones are a
No,
bit.
do you remember?
No.
Do you remember?
Have you seen the all white ones?
No, I've seen the color I like, but not the white
Let
ones.
me change it. Let me change your life. Let me change
I don't like those. I don't know. Do you remember Nike Turbulence?
I know which one you're talking about.
They remind me of Turbulence.
They're not like 7 minutes there.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a silver pair.
That's unique. I had a silver pair.
Fam, how old is that Josh Jean? Fam, your Josh Jean logo is fam, your Josh Jean logo is withering away, fam. Like,
I take that. I take that.
and I still ain't got my t-shirt. Well, 8 years later. All right, so out of 10, Gina,
An 8
Dami. Right, I thought you'd give it a load an 8.
or 7. 7.
Okay, there we go.
7.
That's a 9 for me, man.
A 9. I'm gonna give it after the first watch. I'm not gonna lie, I was fanboy like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. After the second watch, I'm gonna come down to earth and give it a young 9,
Yeah.
8.59.
Cool. I'm at 7.
I really, really enjoyed it.
I
Seriously.
really enjoyed it. It's to me, it's probably the second best movie after
See, this is it though.
Winter Soldier.
And for me, the way I determine whether I'd watch a film again, I mean, whether I think a film is good is if I'd watch it again. So I don't have the urge to watch it again.
No, why? Because it's long.
Which
Listen,
is why.
all I need.
No, but I feel like Black Panther was long.
Oh, can I do unpopular opinion on Black Panther? It wasn't that good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it, but it
No, I liked it, but it wasn't that good. Trust me. There was a lot of fanfare.
You can't tell me, trust me, it's your opinion.
No, trust my
No,
opinion.
you can't. No, it's cool.
No, trust me as a connoisseur of movies.
No, it's all right.
No, it was a good film, but it wasn't that great.
Okay.
We were too.
I feel like with that film, they were a bit. They said it, rather than letting things play out as metaphors, they just said what they meant rather than let us see it with.
The film could have been like, even obviously not to go off on a tangent because we spoke about this film in the past, but when Killmonger came into power, it just happened so fast. There was no. It was okay. He became king and then he died. There was no. I want to see his plan.
But you don't
maybe
know if he's bad, though.
happen. I was hoping, when Strange was doing this fear thing.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if Killmonger walked out with
With them.
T'Challa in the gold and black joint
Imagine.
and started busting heads, bro.
That would have been a game changer.
Imagine if because I wanted this to happen. I wanted them to think, you know what, finance is too much to handle. Let's travel through time and grab different heroes from different eras.
So move like Game of Thrones and try and unite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
wasn't it?
ideas.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they were gonna go and grab.
You tried to give me that look like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I
Gina?
was like Game of Thrones. They're like, nigga.
You tried it. You tried
Like,
it.
go and
but I
grab-
landed.
Go and grab Quicksilver quickly. Go and grab. Who else is there that you can grab? Like different heroes from different times.
Thinking of who they can grab, basically. So this is what makes it great about Phase 4. They can actually. Do you remember the villain Kang? Him and Dr.
You
Doom.
keep going on about Kang for the past
Him and
few
Dr.
days.
Doom roll deep, man. Literally.
The guy keeps going on about Kang,
Literally,
bro.
it's like Ghostface and Rayquaza, fam.
Fam, go and grab the Abomination from Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Go and grab just anyone who's been in the movie who can fight, basically.
You can throw hands.
And just bring them all there, like a throwback, no?
No, I hear that. That would have been good.
That would've been a good idea.
And I was wishing they introduced a new villain as well. Like, do you know whenever I kept looking up, but it was Captain Marvel who came? I was hoping it was Galactus or someone like, what's going on over here?
Yeah, you fanboyed over.
I'm hearing some noise from space.
These things are feasible.
Or the Living Tribunal.
What the fuck are they gonna do though?
What do you mean?
Like what they?
Hold on, wait. All the powerful entities in the Marvel universe, they don't know this is happening. They know.
Yeah, but what?
So calm down and buck, man.
But where's the introduction?
That's the introduction.
No.
In Doctor Strange, they introduced. Oh, this is the staff of the Living Tribunal. That was the introduction there.
Yeah, but.
Thank you.
So what? You had no desire to see any new villain or any new person come in?
No, because Thanos wasn't beaten.
It's not all about Thanos, Dami.
No,
it's all about Thanos.
It's all about Thanos.
It's all about Thanos, okay?
It's all about Thanos still. It's all about Thanos.
Anyway.
Like super dope villain, man.
But yeah, no, Endgame was sick. Looking forward to Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio and that.
I'm not sad. I'm satisfied for now. So.
I might actually start reading comics now, actually.
You said you was going on the weekend, innit?
Yeah, now it's all done. All right, Endgame. Over. And now, if you ain't watched it, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to put a
I feel
timestamp
sorry
in.
for people because that has literally been probably about an hour worth of the pod that...
Listen, if you don't listen to Game of Thrones and if you watch Endgame, then just listen to the first 30 minutes.
You do know that I didn't even intro, by the way, either.
Alright, go on. Do your young intro.
There's no point.
No, do your young intro.
Bruv.
If you're intro, I'll intro.
You can do it.
Alright, cool. Hi guys, it's me, Just Gina, Big Man Yusuff, and this is me. Us After 7.
Hey.
Shout out to Dami.
You lot are dumb.
Oh!
When I'm through with you, you will see. But yeah, what's this episode? 131. I know it's been an hour and 52 minutes, but
Big man.
all right, we'll use this quick brief downtime to plug. Trendin Sundays has moved to We Are Bar in Liverpool Street. Nice central London location, guys. Every Sunday now, as always.
Gina, I haven't seen you there. What going?
No, she's been there.
I haven't seen you.
Sorry. You'll see me more now because that Camden place.
Yeah, so we're no longer in Camden, R.I.P. We are no longer in Camden.
We thank God.
We Are Bar, Liverpool Street. We've got Shisha now as well, which is a nice plus. We've got a sick terrace right outside the doors. It's right next to Liverpool Street Station, so it's nice in terms of like travel links as well. It is fantastic. And yeah, we're going to be there today until 2 a.m. So if you're not doing anything today.
It's bank holiday as well.
Yeah, come down, Trendin.
To stay up to watch Game of Thrones and not feel guilty.
Yeah, come down 2 a.m. But every other Sunday is 12 a.m. Only bank holidays is 2. And also, album cuts, don't forget to listen to that pod and subscribe. Me and Dami have done. Dami's actually been on quite a few episodes, to be honest with you.
I'm bringing my own mic next episode.
Yeah, last episode we spoke about Endgame, but a bit differently than today.
It was way more naked than today, I promise you.
And just check out album cuts. Listen to it, subscribe to it. There's a lot of good music content on there. So yeah. But yeah. Gina, you want to plug anything before we get back to the discussions?
Train to Stay Challenge is still happening, guys. Go to my website, www.justgene.com/train to slay. A 60-day challenge. You can jump on any time you want. Challenge is still going live. Our live show is on the 23rd of June. My 30th, Yusuff's 25th.
Don't know the 25th.
Come and celebrate with us. Tickets are out. Tickets are going fast.
Where's your Amazon gift list?
Do you know what I mean? I forgot about that, but
hold on.
I'm gonna do it.
We're buying shit off there, by the way, but that's fun.
We have to really give them the birthday vibes, though.
Stevie Wonder. Come on.
You have to tell me. You have to tell me twice,
mate.
Happy birthday. Wait a minute. Where's Stevie? Stevie. I don't have it on my phone. This is not on. This is not right. This is.
But yeah, guys. Tickets are out on shubs.com. Make sure you grab them. They're actually going fast. Don't wait till the last minute and let them go and then start crying because we won't be able to help you. And if you didn't come to the last show, watch it on our YouTube channel. You'll see that it was late and this one's going to be even better. You get me? And I'll be appreciative of birthday gifts. And we're going to have a cake.
Oh, what's going on?
And we're going to kill him with the shoulders.
What's going on?
You're such a neat. Look at him.
You know what's so funny, yeah? I know this song is Happy Birthday, yeah, but I want this song to be played at my wedding.
Get married on your birthday then.
Yeah, it's true.
Listen, this song, yeah, is my childhood, man. Damn, I'll cry. Let's turn up, bitches. It doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense. And I didn't realize it was about Martin Luther King until I was an
You
adult.
said this about 10,000 times.
Wait, are you serious? I never knew this. What?
Exactly. Don't.
But you said this about 10,000
Yeah,
times.
and he didn't know, and he didn't know, so I'm teaching him the knowledge.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's a song from Martin Luther King. Don't know. But yeah, guys, live show, June the 23rd. It's gonna be lit, bruv.
Wait, you said you're 25th?
Yeah, bruv.
Fuck off, man.
Litty committee, bruv. You know what I mean? You all agree. Perfectly. Harley, from the day we came to be, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm gonna be doing bare Vim for Junior. Don't worry, Junior, I've got you, fam. Yeah.
Make sure.
No, man's gonna do the intro. Don't worry.
Listen, you don't gonna come and talk. You know what's mad, yeah? I'm thinking about my outfit, you know, what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I can't be that excited. I know it's a birthday celebration, but it's like if I come looking just to the nines, I'm like, all right, Gina, calm down.
No, do your thing, fam.
It's your birthday.
No, but I'm talking like levels.
It's your birthday.
Fair enough.
Like, you only turned 36 months. So.
I like. You raggedy bitch.
You deserve that one. You deserve it.
All right, guys. Calm down. How many birthday songs are there?
A lot.
You know, I discovered a new one the other day.
By who?
One I never knew existed.
What?
I'll play it now.
Birthday.
Hey. Oh, wait. Fuck it up as if your birthday, bitch. No, I ain't heard this.
Somebody in here, it's your birthday.
Hey.
Everybody move like it's your birthday. Birthday? Mama dance on your birthday. Mama don't break it down on your birthday.
Who is this?
Birthday?
Twister.
Birthday?
Is it? Yeah.
Birthday? Birthday?
Celebrate, girl.
No, you can't play
It came out in 2009.
Serious?
I found it. I don't know how I found it. I found it the other day.
Play this on the stage and I'll
She look
twerk
better
for
than most chicks in her area. Shawty don't wanna
Yeah,
like,
shout out
she
to-
only like G.
Because, like, for example, at Trendin, whenever there's a birthday and I told you to play a song,
You
the
would
only songs I remember is Will I Am,
Girl, it's your birthday.
It's Your Birthday,
Up a wire.
2 Chains.
Big Booty Girl. Yeah, that's not really.
Hold on, the Trey song, what's it called again?
Say
Oh, yeah, Say Ah. I forgot about Say Ah. And then you've got
It's my
Rihanna,
birthday.
Cake.
And it's not even my birthday.
That Trey song on the. I'm gonna remember that one.
That's a good one. It's a party one as well.
Yeah, write that down still.
But I'm not gonna lie, the Will I Am one, yeah.
It's your birthday.
Came out
It's
around
your
my birthday. I remember I'ma spend my money.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
It's a tune, though.
Alright, cool. Should we do songs of the week? Just Game of Thrones, whatever. Okay, what's the time now? Alright, let's give him a quick 10.
But I don't know what else to talk
Give him
about.
a quick 10. What are we saying? Quick 10 minutes for the listeners who didn't listen to watch Game of Thrones or
So you know what?
Endgame.
Yeah, Professor Hulk, bro.
Alright, well, I want to talk about sports, to be fair.
I don't really want to talk about sports.
Oh, look at this pagan. I finally had
Alright,
the
guys,
madness.
I've been big man.
No, but the playoffs are happening right now. Champions
come
League,
on.
the Prem, no?
No, I don't want to talk
Sports report, no?
No, I don't want to talk about sports right now, honestly.
Why? What's going on?
Because Aaron Ramsey's played his last game for Arsenal and I'm just done.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick sports.
But Melo
Alright,
might be going back to the Knicks.
I'm gonna do a quick sports report wrap up, and then you look and be quiet. This is Yusuff with the sports. Sports. All right, cool. So playoffs are going right now. Second round, you got Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors are up 2-0. Yep, cool. Then you got the Bucks.
Wasn't Jay
Big
Crowder
man,
crying?
you don't talk about sports. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. You got the Bucks. You got the Bucks versus Celtics. Right? What are you doing? Oh, take it. You got Bucks versus Celtics right now. It's 1-1 apiece. Celtics took game 1. Bucks came back game 2, 1-1. Obviously Sunday now. I'm not sure how many games will take place on Sunday, but today is Wednesday to me. All right. Barcelona just beat Liverpool 3-0 in the Champions League. That's fantastic. I hope Liverpool go home with nothing. Spurs lost yesterday to Ajax. Fantastic news. Arsenal lost 3 games in a row to mid-table teams. We dropped 9 points. We are chasing 4th place or 3rd place. I hate Arsenal. Emery out. You prick.
I agree.
Apparently, this guy called Jones was what's it called when they do the draft? Sorry, the player that the New York Giants drafted. Apparently, everyone's unhappy with him. You know a bit about NFL.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know who he is.
Some guy called Jones. Apparently, he's crap or whatever. What else happened in sports? That's about it, really. My arm. Alright, that's the sports report. I'll be back next week with further updates. No, Anthony Joshua. He's supposed to fight one Don. That Don's gone now. Now he's got next Don.
And the guy he's fighting, he looks like a flipping kebab
Listen,
boy.
AJ is selecting his opponents like he's playing Street Fighter. Man's just picking the weakest person possible and avoiding the boss. Oh no, quickly though. The Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
There's a film coming out.
Yeah.
I ain't seen the
We've
trailer.
got a trailer.
It's good.
It doesn't look terrible.
I don't think it's terrible. People are slating it,
Yeah.
I understand them slating the way Sonic looks.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look
Completely authentic. And the legs are the biggest mistake they've And the
made.
eyes.
The eyes as well.
Yeah.
They didn't give him his proper skinny legs. They gave him like more, not built legs, but there's more human-like legs. Jim Carrey's in it as well.
Yeah,
He's
that-
playing
yeah.
Dr. Robotic, whatever his
Robotnik,
fucking name
yeah.
is. I think the film looks decent, but what do people expect from it? It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know what I mean?
And even the Pikachu film, I think, looks alright as well.
No, that
it-
looks hard. That
Really?
looks
I
hard.
thought.
No?
That
Maybe
actually
because I
looks hard.
find Ryan Reynolds a bit annoying.
You do?
Yeah.
That's no me. That's not aren't ever supposed to get along, man. Seriously.
So imagine Doctor
Rah.
Strange now.
Yeah.
Beg.
Strange is doing the Deadpool comes out, 2 guns blazing. I'm aligned.
You know what it is? It's just because it gets a bit cringy after a while. Like he's comedy. Or I feel like in all the films they try to like go a bit overboard with the comedy, and it's just like it's not
Brent should have stayed still because we finished.
for real.
But he came on left. Alright, cool. I've been the comic book loving, the Jon Snow loving, the Nike 720 loving, the Aaron Ramsey loving, but the Unai Emery hating.
Damn right.
Rob Lucci, aka Dami.
I've been the PD
Big
taking.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Stop
Today I'm
chewing, bruv.
No, I'm sucking the chocolate off my
Yeah, I
face.
know, and it sounds.
I'm
No
sorry.
homo, no
Listeners, I apologize, innit? It's okay.
I've been the PED taking. Una Emery loving.
PD take.
PED.
PED, PED.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, fuck off, bro. You a liar.
KD standing.
I don't stand for KD. Or
Oh, no.
Kevin Durant.
And I was thinking, I was thinking
I
of.
don't like Kevin Durant.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking of oh my gosh. No, he loves Kevin Durant, not you.
Oh, fuck. I don't want Kevin Durant to achieve nothing in his career.
No, you sound like a hater. You actually sound like a hater.
You know why? Because it's either him or LeBron, baby.
Yeah, LeBron ain't with his shit anymore. man.
It's either him or LeBron.
Anyway, I've been the PED taking Una Emery loving.
I don't love Unai Emery either.
You should.
He's fake Spanish.
Big man use.
And I have been my rascal, beautiful DM self.
Oh yeah, you flopped.
It's fine.
Oh shit, it should have been.
You should have
it's
done
alright.
that.
It's cool.
That's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everybody say yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Trending Sunday album cuts. Big Man Use PT. Holla at me. BigManUse@gmail.com. Gina got the boot camp going every Sunday in that. No, it's not every Sunday. Sorry, it's every Saturday and every Monday. Done know the things there. Dami, check him out at Rob Lucci or Lob Rucci.
Yeah.
No, is that correct? Yeah. I don't know why I just make it one thing. You're confusing people.
I will never stop.
But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget live show tickets.
Thanks for having me, guys, as well, man.
No
Appreciate
problem,
it.
man.
Thanks
No
for
problem,
coming
no problem. And yeah, hope you enjoyed last week's episode too. Oh, I'm joking.
You're fair, dog.
More getting money, funny.
I'm done.
Who be these? DJ who get? I'm joking. All right, peace.
Peace.